for myself because I listen to them afterwards to just help me remember everything that happened because I'm the worst note taker in the world. I know enough. I do well enough at note taking, so I can manage. But you should see me at work. I suck at taking notes. Anywho, let's go
Oh,
ahead and get
if
started.
you report, do you like
Go ahead.
these are fun.
But yeah, I love listening back onto them. It's kind of awesome.
Is it still as funny the second time as when it happened?
Sometimes it's even better.
See, now we need to know. Just throw them on YouTube so we can all watch it. Doesn't matter
Right.
if other people do.
Right. So y'all can see me and my ginger beard. Because I record it through my OBS, which I use for streaming. But since I'm not streaming, I'm just using the record option. It's got my webcam going. It's good times. All right, shut that off because it'll be loud. So let's go ahead and jump into it then. So you guys had a very interesting week last week, but we'll just kind of go over what's happened. As a reminder, you are all hired by someone named Gundren Rockseeker in the town of Neverwinter. He asked you to deliver some supplies to the town of Phandalin. During your travels, you got to know with one another as you headed towards town, and then eventually came across 2 dead horses. Upon investigation, it showed that they were Gundren's and his partner Sildar Hallwinter's steeds. Your investigation brought you to a place that I will tell you the name of now. It's called Cragmaw Hideout. It was a cave in the side of a small mountain. As you begin to approach the cave, you run into 2 goblins, have a small battle with them, completely knock their asses out, and then you guys head into the cave. Once in the cave, Mira makes her way up a chimney and befriends the boss bugbear, Clarg, and Leon also attempts to befriend a wolf, which does not end well. And throughout the rest of the cave time, he runs into more wolves and decides, fuck all dogs.
Yes, fuck all dogs. They literally nearly killed me. I reserve my right to hate dogs right now.
Definitely. So multiple goblins, they're layered throughout the cave as you guys traverse through it. The group eventually comes back together as Mira is able to convince, through some well-done charm magic, Clarg to take herself and the group to where the human and the dwarf are supposedly at, the quote-unquote eating cave. Upon reaching said cave, a conversation broke out, and out of boredom and impatience, Quellen attacked what he thought was a different goblin, but it was Clarg, breaking his charm. Combat ensued and ensued, rather. Throughout combat, you guys noticed kind of what looked like maybe like a boss goblin or something. His name was Yimmick, and he offered rather loudly and in plain sight of Clarg to release the human if you guys killed Clarg and his pet wolf. You managed to kill pretty much everybody save Yimmick and 1 goblin. And you guys have some conversations that go by and you learn a few interesting things. You learn that the hideout is a post for the Cragmaw tribe of goblins who were hired by a stranger called the Black Spider. Clarg answered to an individual called King Groll, that's Grol, and he received orders from said Black Spider to watch out for Gundren and to kidnap him and send anything he has, including himself, to Cragmaw Castle. Upon pressing him further for information on where Cragmaw Castle is, Yimmick does refuse to tell you, even though you promised to help him become king. He was not interested. He goes back on his deal with you guys to release Sildar, and tries to get money out of you for it. Y'all said fuck that and kill him. Didn't take very long. You guys meet Sildar Hallwinter. He's very, very ready to go. He wants to get out of there. He wants to go get to Phandalin as soon as possible. You guys know that there's a few goblins still alive in the cave that you have to deal with, so the group creates a plan to get out of the cave, because you're aware of the other goblins, thanks to Mira. Dahlia does not particularly wish to focus on killing the other goblins. She just wants to get out as soon as possible, so she does speak privately with Sildar as the group is planning, and he kind of agrees to follow her to leave the cave while Mira and Quellen kind of initiate their plan to kill the remaining goblins, which does work out pretty well. Eventually, everybody makes it out of the cave, not without some, as I mentioned before we started, what I'm going to call hilarity from Quellen, who swan dives down a chimney and nearly dies. And then Mira and Quellen did happen to find some supplies and some loot. Particularly with the supplies, they had a blue lion symbol on them, so that is something of note. As you guys exit the cave, you all agree to find a place to take a long rest after your nearly death experience. The characters level up, and we begin today's session at the morning, the next morning.
Um. So well, I'm pretty sure Quellen. I've been thinking about this. So what I'm gonna have Leon do, mainly before everyone's up, typically he's gonna start and get to the oxen as fast as.
Okay, so he's gonna get up to try to get to the oxen as fast as is he going without the party, or is he trying to get the party up?
Yeah,
Like, let's go, let's
he's
go.
going on his own. He'll let Quellen know because I'm pretty sure Quellen is up before everyone else.
Yeah, Quellen only quote unquote sleeps for 4 hours a night.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
love elves.
he'll be sure to
And I
let
would have
Quellen
been
know what he's
searching
doing,
around
but he
for.
will. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say that in my time that I'm not sleeping at night, I'm always out looking for more alchemical supplies. I don't remember exactly how we worked that out.
We worked it out that you would just make like a because we're in wilderness right now, so you can make like a nature check or survival check, your choice really, and then I will just determine if you find uncommon items, common items, rare, etc.
All right, should I go ahead and do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Again, your choice, either survival or nature.
So that'll be.
That'll be what?
A 15.
A 15? Okay. Let me just do some rolling on my end. Okay. You managed to find just a small quantity of uncommon items.
Sweet.
Also, I'd like to take out that frog statue that I found and kind of concentrate, like look at it and examine it a bit.
Okay.
And
So
see if there's.
You've awoken then, just to clarify.
Oh, I guess not, because I'm a late sleeper. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Nope, you're good. Okay, so we got you squared away, Colin, and now Leon, you said you were gonna start heading towards the oxen, correct?
Yeah, no, like I'll be sure to whistle out to Quellen, not to let him know, I'm worried about the oxen. It's been 2 days, tied up to the cart. Hopefully they're okay. I'm gonna as soon as I can and get them. You guys are there.
Okay. Okay, so you head out, and I don't need you to do any checks or anything right now. So all right, Myra and Adelia, what are you two doing? No, I know Myra, you just kind of told me. So Adelia, what are you doing?
If she is awake before Sildar is, she's gonna go hunt for food again, and then once Sildar is awake, she's gonna check on his mental well-being.
So Sildar has definitely had a hell of a fucking time, so he's definitely still asleep. So you can go hunting.
Cool, let me just roll a 21.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's see how much food you find. Again, are you looking for like game and berries and stuff, or are you focusing on one thing in particular?
No, both, because I know elves don't eat meat, so I gotta grab something for that guy.
That guy. Okay, let me just do that. Ooh, nice. You find... So I'm going to use this like... I'm thinking of Tomb of Annihilation where you like find pounds of stuff throughout in that module. So you find about 2 pounds worth of blueberries, which would be, I believe, is about enough to cover a whole day's worth of rations for somebody. I believe that's how the calculation works. And you managed to find like 3 rabbits. Sorry, that's what I was looking. That's the word.
Does that also include her double?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm gonna give you the base, and then we'll just double. So every
Okay,
time
cool.
I explain it, it'll be at the base, and then you would just double it.
Girl, we can make
Cool,
a
guys.
living
I
off
have
of
6
what
rabbits
find.
and 4 pounds of blueberries.
She keeps fucking rolling as high as she's doing. Yeah, y'all are gonna be fine.
You can start a grocery store and not even care about this stupid money.
Right?
All right. So Myra, you awake later than the rest of the party, with the exception of Sildar. He's still knocked out, right? He's tired as hell. He's had a rough night. And you said you examined the golden idol or whatever that you picked up from the treasure.
Yeah, like the little frog thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So as you kind of look at it, let me find the description again here. Again, it's a jade statuette, right? It's got that jade color to it, and it has two very tiny golden orbs for eyes. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty well polished. Looks really good. Definitely looks like it'd fetch a decent price. But other than that, there's nothing else that you can discern unless you're really trying to. Like, what are you trying to glean out of it? What's your intent?
Is it a god idol of any kind?
Okay. Make a make a religion check, please.
All right. 13.
13. So you look at it, and for a second you feel like I know. So there's a frog god somewhere, but ultimately you're able to decipher that no, it's not an idol. It's just purely a statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
Okay. So I'll just sit and kind of look at it and like watch Sildar and see how he's sleeping as well.
So after you kind of take some time to do that, Sildar eventually starts stirring, to get up, and he kind of sits up, just, do we have any food?
I think Adelia went out to get food. I mean, I have some rations, but
That would be, can I have a ration? Like, I need to eat something now. I'm so hungry. I'm assuming you give him a ration then.
hello. Yeah, I give him some of my rations
Okay.
to just
Hello.
keep him over.
Awesome, thank you. So he kind of opens it up. He just tears into it. Like, this guy hasn't had anything to eat in a couple of days. Like, he's quite hungry. So he just tears right into the dry nuts and dried meat and whatnot that's in there. That usually consists of what's inside of a ration. He just kind of goes to town. He doesn't really talk much while he's eating the ration.
Okay.
Quellen, noticing everybody starting to wake up, he wanders back into the campsite and seeing Myra with the state jade statuette, just remarks, "So, you thought of a name
Have I thought of a name?
for him?" As he points at the statuette.
I didn't really think of a name. I guess Herbert? Is that a good name for a frog?
I don't know that I've met many frogs, but it sounds like a fine name to me. Hello, Herbert.
I think we could sell this. Maybe get some more gold. What do you think? Or should we just keep it?
I imagine it depends on what someone's willing to part with for it.
I don't know. How much does it weigh?
Be right back.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
is it a hefty like?
No, I mean, this thing's tiny enough to fit in your pockets, so it does not weigh
Okay.
very much.
Okay.
With my experience as a criminal, would I have any idea about how much this thing might?
Yes, you would, but you're gonna have to check for it. So make a. I don't even know what check to use on this one. Let's see. Make an investigation check.
All right, that's going to be a 11.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, math is hard. That's a 12.
Okay. So you look at it. You give it a once over, thinking back onto some of the things you've done in your criminal past. Hi, Kat. How are you? So thanks. Glad you could join me. Anyway, you are able to discern that at the high end, this would capture 40 gold pieces.
Well, let me see that here for a moment. And I reach out my hand to see if she'll
I hand it to him because I trust
Sorry.
him.
I'm back.
Oh, nice. I'm trusted. Okay, so I would just give it a look over, and I would say, fine craftsmanship. It seems to me that this, on certain markets, might fetch at a high end around 40 gold. And then I hand it back to her.
And I just look at it and then put it in my pocket.
All right.
Farewell, Herbert.
He'll be around.
So about this time, some time's passed, right? Adelia, you end up coming back to camp after having hunted.
And she's gonna swagger in a little bit like the food goddess has arrived.
The mighty huntress. You are amazing. And I'll kind of go over and I'll help her take off, like, in any way I can. Like, just kind of follow her directions, your directions. Just tell me what you need me to do, Adelia.
Keep in mind, I only told Quellen that I was gone.
I was getting to that.
No one seems to be caring.
Oh, where's Leon?
Leon made way before you actually woke up. Adelia had already left to go out to do her hunting. He seemed to be concerned about the oxen along the trail, as seeing as how they've been left alone for around 2 days.
Okay. So, Adelia, you see Sildar. He's up. He's eating. He's finishing up that ration as you show up. Looks very excited that you just brought more food. What are you doing?
Well, he got food, so next would be water. I'm gonna hand him my water skin.
Okay. He takes it. Thank you. And just like start slugging it down.
Sildar, do you have any news of Gundren?
Yeah. What? Gundren? Yes. I'm sorry. So I don't know how much Gundren shared with you guys, but Gundren is part of a trio of brothers, the Rockseeker brothers, Gundren, Tharden, Nundro. They recently located an entrance to the long-lost Wave Echo Cave. It was a site of the mines for the Phandelvar's Pact. Don't know if you guys know anything about that.
Phandalver?
Phandelver's Pact. Yeah, I'm pronouncing that right.
I'm sorry, Sildar. I don't believe that I've ever heard of it.
Oh, well, I guess it'll help to give you some backstory here. Give me a second, guys. Pull that up for you. So he kind of goes on and he explains to you. More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. It's said that human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge. I think it was called the Forge of Spells, something like that. But anyway, it's where magic items could be crafted. Times were pretty good, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered as well. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by some evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed pretty much a good chunk of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost to time.
Orcs. Worse than goblins.
He kind of looks at you, he's like, orcs. But I'm so sorry. You asked me what I knew about what happened with Gundren, and So he was carrying a map that showed the secret location of Wave Echo Cave, but when we were captured, from what I could see out of my knocked up skull, seeing double, it looks like they took the map in Gundren and they sent him to the chief of the Cragmaws at a place called Cragmaw Castle. I think that goblin told you guys about it. I have absolutely no idea where that might be, but someone in Phandalin might know. Yeah.
Hello?
That was it. Sorry, guys. That was it. That's all he says. And then, so do you have any other questions or anything? Sorry, I didn't.
Guys?
I look around and go, well, that's interesting. I don't know.
That's a lot of information to take in at once.
Sorry, you asked. There's a lot going on.
So this Wave Echo Cave, you said that he found it, so it's been hidden for a long time.
Correct. This is the venture that he promised you all a share of. Is opening up this mine.
So, what does he expect to get out of the mine? Magical items?
I think he's mostly just looking to mine it for its resources and, turn that into a business. As far as I know. I don't think he's after anything from a magical perspective. That's just kind of a bonus. But he's not the only one who's after it, right? We've got these goblins ambushed us specifically for that map. I don't know who's behind that. I don't know what's going on, but I just don't
So
know.
it seems that the secret cave is not so secret.
Well, as far as Gundren, from what he told me, he was the only one with the map to the place, so I guess it would stand to reason that if someone else was looking for the cave too, they'd want to steal his map.
How would they have gotten word that he had found it?
It's a very good question, and I can't answer it.
Well, perhaps someone in Phandalin might know more. Perhaps we should go make way to Leon and the Ox.
Yes, we could do that. I have a contact in Phandalin, but we haven't heard from him in about 2 months.
Gonna have it where Leon wasn't traveling slow. He was trying to get there as fast as he could.
Yeah, we'll get to that. No worries. I have a contact in Phandalin. His name's Arano Elbrick. He might know something. He traveled to the town about 2 months ago to establish order there. But after the Lord's Alliance received no word from him, I decided to join Gundren and because we're old friends and investigate while I help him with the Wave Echo Cave. So perhaps my contact, if I can find him, he might know something. I don't know.
And what was his name again?
Arano, Iarno. No idea if I'm saying that right. Albrecht, Albrek.
And you mentioned that the Lord's Alliance hadn't heard from him. What is the Lord's Alliance?
Oh, yes, sorry. That is actually the faction that I'm a part of. Hold on.
Man, poor Leon's missing out on all this good info.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
Hopefully the ox. I just want to make sure the oxen, because I do not want to drag that cart.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my strength's a good +0, so that's all on you.
And
Dude,
I don't want to be
same.
the.
Mm-hmm.
Back, I had a description of all these guys.
Let me ask this. Being that I'd been in Neverwinter for quite some time, would I have heard of the Lord's Alliance? Would I know what...
So once again, I fell to my trap of having myself muted. So my bad. I was actually explaining the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. So he kind of looks at you and says, "The Lord's Alliance were a group that pretty much exemplify a desire for the security of civilization through action. Basically, we go to places with some turmoil, or having no official lord or anything like that, such as a frontier town like Phandalin, and we try to bring order through action, whether that be helping the citizens or taking care of troublesome people." And my contact, Arano, he came here 2 months ago to do just that. We did not receive any report, and my superiors sent me to find him. Just so happened to line up with my friend's business venture, so I accompanied him to kind of help him out as well.
I do have more questions for you, but I feel like we should make haste to figure out if Leon is okay.
I would agree. We should definitely get going. I'm eager to get to Phandalin. Thank you for the water. I'm sorry, what was your name? He's talking to you, Adelia. Hello? If you're talking, you're on mute.
Adelia seems to have suddenly gone mute.
She's just staring off. So I will come back to that. But oh, she left. She's coming back. Hold on.
I throw a small pebble at Adelia.
Oh no.
No, we're still not hearing you. Disconnect. Nope, you should be fine. I don't see anything on my end. But he looks at the rest of you. He's like, actually, what are all of your names? I didn't catch any of your names. I know you said the Leon. You should catch up to Leon, so I'm guessing he's the guy that was here. That he's not here anymore.
Yes, the man named Leon is the human that drugged me out of the cave and managed to slap me. My name is Quellen Ardenfell.
Oh, good to meet you, Quellen Ardenfell. What about you, lass? Talking to you, Myra.
Oh, well, I'm Myra, the Lady Myra, but you can just call me Myra. All of you actually can just call me Myra. You don't have to use the lady if you don't want to.
Oh, I am absolutely going to call you my lady.
But you don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, I want to.
Okay. But you...
Well, the Lady Myra, thank you for saving me. Still not hearing you, Adelia. Not sure.
I'm back!
Oh, there you are. She's wait. I think I heard you.
I had some serious technical difficulties. I missed so much.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wait, could you not hear us either?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, and then I couldn't talk, but I could see your things were lighting up and everything, so I have no idea what the frick just happened.
Oh no.
You were
So
begotten and
apparently,
attacked by more goblins. That's what you get for staying around as long as you did.
Adelia fell unconscious.
She did. She went unconscious. Now, so what was the last thing you heard? And I'll bring you up to speed real quick.
You were describing the Lord's Alliance.
Ah, okay. You didn't miss much then. He just talked about his contact and how he wants to meet up, try to find his contact. Crap. My short-term memory is failing me right now. I think that was really
Then he was
it.
asking for names.
His name was, what did...
Arano.
Irano Albric.
Albric, there you go.
Yeah, I think I put an M instead of an N.
It's all good. He came to town 2 months ago, and Sildar is looking for him, and it just so happened to line up with Gundren's desires, and since they're friends, Sildar decided to help Gundren out, but then they got ambushed, etc. You know, the rest is history. And he's just ready to get going to Phandalin, but first he was gathering everybody's names. He thanked you for the water and then asked your name.
Okay, cool. So she's just like, yeah, you're welcome. I'm Adalia.
Adalia, very nice to meet you. Thank you so much, all of you, for your help. And when we catch up with your friend, I'll be sure to thank him too. Let's get going.
Yeah, with that, Quellen would have already left before they got done talking because he got bored and wandered off. And he's heading down the trail back towards the Triboar Trail after.
Okay. So
Wait. But Adalia is still 90% sure Quellen is suicidal, so she wants to keep an eye on him, and that's concerning when he just leaves.
So as
without a word, I just turn and leave.
Right, so as he's thanking you all again, you all just start walking away like assholes. Like, okay, all right, here we go, let's go. All right, so as you guys travel, we're gonna cut. The scene's gonna cut over to Mighty here, to Leon. Leon, you managed to find your way back to the cart with no issues. The trail is very, very clear because of how often the goblins were making their raids. They just kind of dug the tracks into the area, so you found your way back, no problem. As you come out onto the trail, you look over to where you guys stored the oxen, and just for fun, make a perception check. Because you did hide them.
So that's it.
What was it?
With a total score of 4.
Total score 4? Okay, all right, I can work with this. You look over and you stare for a second, and your heart starts racing because for about 10 seconds it looks like the cart and everything is fucking gone. So you rush up there to oh shit, and as you get up there, you're like, oh wait, no, it's still here. The sun just wasn't quite shining. It's a little dark right now because the sun's still coming up, and since you're a human with no dark vision, it was a trick of the eye. But the cart and the oxen are still there.
Oh, thank God no one saw that.
Should we keep track of how many times we point out he does not have dark vision?
Yes, we should.
I swear I will suicide Leon and get a dark vision character. Oh my God.
Don't have to worry about Quellen. Gotta worry about Leon.
But yep, so you check, I'm assuming, you tell me what you're doing. I'm sorry, what you're doing.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna, first things first, I want to check on the oxen. Are they just pissed?
Yeah, so as you look at them, they've got, as much as an oxen can show expression on its face, they look like they're just it's about fucking time, but they're fine.
Yeah, no, I take whatever I have in my water skin and I just start giving them some water. I try and separate it between the two so they at least get some water in them.
Sure. Yeah, they're definitely all about it. They slug it down. Between the two of them, you empty out your water skin.
Oh yeah, no, it's something, at least something. And I'm like, all right, let's all right. Let's go ahead and get ready on the track. I should have thought this through. Now I have to take care of the fucking horses too. Fuck. All right, well, let's get started. So I start kind of carousing them to get them to move a little bit and get them back onto the trail.
Okay, and that takes you some time because if you'll remember our dear Austin Powers reference,
Yep.
These oxen
Getting them to go backwards is a pain in the ass. So I line it up, and I'm gonna drive them over to the horses where the horses were.
Okay.
And have the animals picked at them? Are they gone, or is there still nasty ass corpses there?
There's still nasty ass corpses. Oddly enough, there's been no wolves that came into the area or anything like that. Hence the reason why the oxen are safe. But yeah, those horses are in the way. You'll have to deal with them. But the amount of time it truly does take you um, to get this thing out to the road, enough time passes where the rest of the group kind of shows up. And again, you guys aren't moving at half speed this time. I'm assuming. You guys are moving at a normal pace?
Normal pace, yeah.
Okay, so it does end up being quicker, whereas before it took you a good chunk into the evening to get there. This time you guys managed to get there, and I'd say it's about mid-afternoon by the time you guys get back to the trail and meet up with Leon.
Yeah, but when you see him on the side of the road without a shirt on, rubbing a bunch of dirt in his hands. Like,
Motherfucker is shirtless again.
No, because I don't want to get dirty. There I am going chest first into freaking horse corpses that have been decomposing for 3 days.
So yeah, you guys show up and you see that scene. What is everybody doing?
Put your shirt back on, Jacob.
Well, I'm sorry.
thinks
Here I am
clues.
coming all the way down here to make sure the ox are alive and, take care of the fucking horses for all you. But yeah, no, I'm put on my. Give me a damn second.
Myra actually just starts giggling. Boy body.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just like that.
No, but still, like he's honestly trying to get all the ichor and shit off of, because even like getting close to smells.
Right. Okay.
So at this point, have the horses been cleared from the path?
I was just going to ask that. Were you attempting to clear the horses from the path then? I believe that was your intent. Let's go ahead and do some checks real quick to see if you succeed. Go ahead and make a strength check for me. Acrobatics, athletics. Make an athletics check. Why not? You have to be athletic to push these things, right? Plus, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, that's a dirty
20. Yeah, you managed to move the first horse, no problem. Nothing starts falling apart or anything. So you managed to move it successfully. Gag a couple of times because, the smell is atrocious. But other than that, you're good. How about let's do another one for the second horse?
That's going to be an 18.
Okay, same thing. You managed to move that one successfully. None of the bits, no skin starts falling off or whatever. You managed to move it well enough to keep the amount of nasty, gushy gooiness that's inside right now as the thing is decomposing to fall out. So
I make sure to focus on just getting a hit grip on the bones, the meat.
Yep, and you successfully move the second the second horse as well. And you clear the path.
Oh shit, guys! There's a bear around.
There's not a bear. That was a slip of the tongue.
I knew there was a risk going alone. I can take it. I'm level.
I'm level 2 now. I can do 2 attacks.
Not yet.
Oh, I thought you got that at second level. My bad.
Nope, fighters don't get it till 5th.
Rip. All right, so again, you guys show up. He's cleared the path. He's been told to put his freaking shirt back on. What are you guys doing?
Well, since it wasn't as messy, easier for me to get my shirt back on. But again, I didn't want it to get it dirty, sick. I'm sorry. What would you guys do? Just get all your clothes dirty with a bunch of old horse meat?
Yes.
I would have left the horses.
But how are we getting the cart through?
Do we have to go through?
Yes.
You don't. Oh. You've cleared the horses out of the way, so the cart can now freely travel down the path.
Okay, thank you so much, Leon. I apologize. You can keep your shirt off. It's not a bad view.
Now I want to make sure armor on and keep up more fucking goblins, wolves. Well, either way, now that everyone's here, Sildar, it's good to see you up and running. Let's get our asses to Phandalin.
Thank you.
I could use a bath.
Thank you, Leon, by the way, for helping me. Yeah, I'm all about it. Let's go. And he just starts going, and he climbs up into the cart, kind of sits shotgun.
Pretty sure as well in the lead.
Yep, who's going to drive the cart?
Oh, driving the car is totally up to Leon with that epic 16-point turn. He's got it down.
I'm the king of this. This is my cart.
All right, Leon, you'll drive the cart. You got Sildar riding shotgun.
Gonna trick it out with some Rins when we get to Feldar, man. Oh man, it's gonna be great. Phandalin.
Well, you're delivering it, so I don't know how well that'll go. But anyway, what are the two ladies doing?
Getting back up on to the back of it, and I'm gonna say, does anybody mind if I play a little?
Of course not.
I was just about to request such.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, here we go. I'm not actually gonna sing right now.
Totally fine. You've already got inspiration. Wait, no, did you use it?
I used my inspiration, yeah.
Get it back. Get it back.
Yes! All right. Will do. Thank you.
I promise, Mighty, you'll get inspiration at some point too.
I already have one.
Oh, did you get it? Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Everyone's gotten it at least once, so now I feel like I was fair. I keep cutting out. I keep seeing that. Anyway, okay, so you guys, the cart, start taking off, and the cart takes off. Well, some dope music is being played by your bard. So I want to move you guys over to the map real quick.
Oh, by the way, I have a new friend who needs a flower crown, so that's what Adelia's doing as she's walking again.
I'll be honest, I figured as much, but thank you for letting me know.
Hey,
Flower
did you
crowns
ever
for
make
days.
one for Quellen? Because he specifically asked for one.
Yeah, with purple flowers.
I may have forgotten that.
So I just found a really cool looking token for the party icon on the map. And I think if that worked, you should all be seeing it in really big form.
Yeah, that's a dwarf.
That's awesome.
Dwarf.
Druid horn?
I thought, let's have a cool party icon. So, for the map, right? All right, so here's where you guys are at. This was not previously revealed if you've seen the map, so I revealed it. This is Cragmaw Hideout. It's right here. There's an X. It's beautiful. All right. So, each hex is about 5 miles. You guys can travel. It's 24 miles in a day, but because the hexes are 5 miles, and I can't deal with the fact that it would be 24 when really it's 25 because each hex is 5 miles. We're going to say you travel 25 miles in a day. So, here's where you guys are. So you'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, and I'm pointing this out because there is a very clear trail, right? You can follow this trail. There'll be signposts here and all of that. So it's going to take you about a day to reach Phandalin. So you guys, like I said, you head out. You're playing, the trails. It's a nice trail. You don't really see too much. There's some woods, some grassed areas. Nothing too crazy. But we are gonna roll to see if you run into anything on the road. And just hold for a moment, please.
That
means nothing, sir. Or
why? What other reason would you have to roll, DM? What other reason? Tell me.
All the
to
reasons,
my face.
All the reasons in the world.
It's how the game works.
There's always rolls. What do we get? Of course, that's what we fucking got. Get out of here. Sorry.
See?
I'm sorry, I just imagined your dice rolling away.
I'm going to be that god conspiracy theorist. I know.
Okay. Ooh, this actually works out. I love it. Give me just a moment. You guys do run into something. I'll kind of describe it here shortly. I just want to set up what's going on. So bear with me a moment. That's the one down thing to the random encounters is I can't set them up ahead of time. At least not that I can think of. So they're kind of those ones where it's like, well, let me pause while I set this up.
Is it possible to save like some preset maps or like?
I have preset maps. I just have to add the tokens basically.
Oh,
so that shouldn't take too long.
Can you like draw some out and then kind of like save them into a file? Actually, I don't know how Roll20 works.
I'm going to move you guys over. For now, though, while I do this, take this opportunity to RP, right? You guys are traveling for an entire day. So this happens around getting closer towards the evening. Again, you guys started in the mid-afternoon, so we are starting to get closer to the evening, where you're about halfway there. It's probably going to be about time to set up camp. What are you guys doing?
Leon's just humming to himself along with it.
Quillen is very much so quite taken with the song from the bard, but as soon as each song ends, he goes back to basically just kind of sullenly looking at his feet as he walks along behind.
No, Quellen, don't kill yourself. And Dahlia's just like, oh god, he's sad. I gotta help.
I was totally playing that up, right?
She's gonna keep making him flower crowns because that's all she knows how to make people happy. She's gonna like gently crown him.
Each time a crown is made and placed upon Quellen's head, he regards Adelia. Thank you, Adelia. I appreciate this very much. And goes back to sullenly looking at the ground.
Actually, Leon is gonna say, he's gonna be like, let him hear. You got a second? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. Yes.
I've been meaning to ask, how in the hell did you friends with that bugbear before?
How did I befriend him? Well,
Yeah, no, I found that strange. I could barely see anything, but
well, I've always had a knack for making friends easily, but I also can throw a little charm into making those who wouldn't be so inclined to help me with a little magic.
magic. You
Yeah,
can do that?
like this. And I use prestidigitation to make sparks come out of my hands and like kind of float down around Leon's head.
You're gonna see something strange. You're gonna see Leon kind of like look at it like it's something he's never seen before.
Quellen regards Leon's reaction as bizarre and says, have you never seen prestidigitation before?
Ain't seen magic before. I mean, as a kid, I heard stories, but that shit ain't real. I mean, now it is. It's in front of my face. I ain't stupid, but
It
Have
is
you-
very much so not real.
Oh, how so?
now I'm confused. What?
Wait, I'm confused too. You don't believe in magic, Quellen?
Do you believe in magic?
In a young girl's heart.
Hey,
Of course, magic is real as we manipulate the weave to suit our needs. It conjures things that should not be possible, but
can all
in
of you
a
do it?
physical sense, it's not real.
All of you do magic? Is it just something that's normal here?
Have you never
He
seen
scratches
an
the back of
elf
his head.
or a gnome before?
No. Yeah, I mean, I have, but where I'm from, there's no magic, or at least not that I
Okay.
know of.
And
Where are you
immediately
from?
upon hearing that, I would conjure the image of Clark the Bugbear about 15 feet ahead of the
Oh God.
Can you do that with minor? Because I think it's just small stuff.
It's
5 feet.
Five.
Is Clark bigger
Clark
than
is
5 feet?
he is a medium creature, which means he takes up a 5-foot square.
All right, so I create a 5-foot version. No. I create a specifically miniature, like 2.5 foot version of.
I'm gonna immediately take a minute and like stop the ox and go, whoa. Guys, is this magic you're talking about, or are you guys fucking with me?
I'm gonna make with my minor illusion a unicorn runs past the cart. just like a teeny tiny unicorn.
Okay,
Like
you guys are
actually
fucking.
not run past the cart, run around his head.
And then I'm going to say, look, that unicorn just birthed a baby Clark.
Okay, I understand what y'all's doing here, especially you, Quillen. Stupid. So don't think that I.
We know you're not
I just missed the
stupid.
Clark.
But like no joke. Like Adelia, can you do magic too? Sildar, can you do it?
I can do a little bit.
And Sildar looks at you and says, "Unfortunately, no, I am not much of a magic user."
So then how come they can?
Sildar kind of looks at you. Some people are just gifted. Surely with magic, at least here in the Forgotten Realms, some training, wizards and stuff do it all the time, and they don't
So
have
the
any.
ancient stories.
No. Where do you come from?
Oh, no, it's just I come from across the ocean.
Ah,
There ain't that much magic, and whatever magic is said to be there gets chased out real quick. The only real power over there is money.
That's racist.
What?
That's a racist.
Is it racist?
So no elves, no gnomes, no orcs or
Nah, we got them all. Just we got no magic. At least people that do it.
oh, I learned my magic through my music. And some of it I was born with.
Cool, no, I was just confused is all. I didn't think that magic was real until I saw you all doing it.
Oh, well. It's real. Congratulations. Magic's real.
It's good to know. Handy it is.
It's very handy. And I use Mage Hand to pat him on the back.
Burning that spell slot. That's what's up.
No, it's a cantrip.
Is it? For you?
Yep.
Oh shit! I thought it was a actual spell slot. My bad.
Nope.
Just wait until I get Mage Hand Ledger Domain.
You getting Mage Hand is going to be fantastic.
Well, that's all interesting. I was just curious about that was all.
Yeah, I used a charm to get him to be more friendly to me. Because I knew I wasn't going to get him.
And I used Arrow to make him less friendly towards us.
Yeah, by the way, what was that about, Quillen? That was kind of stupid.
I have a tendency towards violence when it comes to goblins and their.
Yeah, well, whenever we're in a situation like that, best to keep that under wraps.
Well, we were trying to negotiate with the beast. I mean, what was that all about? Of course we should try to kill them and.
Yeah, but if we can get close for a backstab, that'd make things a lot easier now, wouldn't it?
Perhaps.
I don't think any of us had the intention of actually giving him money that he was going to keep.
I am not used to being with people that are not me.
Well, either way, you seem like a smart fellow, so just kind of think things through along with us. Play along. And sure, if things get dangerous, yeah, use your arrows, use your knives. But next time, let's let situations play out. Maybe we could get an upper hand through them.
I promise nothing.
At least we got that squared away now. Now we know who we're dealing with. Situation. No better than to stop you before you do something stupid.
Why would I take advice from such a young human such as you?
Oh, well, the way you's acting, jumping down a damn hole like you do, makes me think otherwise. Explain that.
I'll admit that was a poor decision, but
You did it twice.
I would
You
have
jumped
been
in the hole
fine
twice.
to have awoken in the hole by my.
So Adelia, with your little message you just sent, tell us what you're doing. I know your daily is pretty quiet, so what you doing during all of this?
Oh, sorry.
No, you guys are fine.
No, she's listening very intently and being incredibly concerned because now not only is Quellen showing signs of being suicidal, he's saying openly that he has destructive tendencies, which just makes her more worried about his mental.
Subject shows sign of destructive tendencies on top of suicidal actions.
Yeah,
I
I want to
tell
see
you,
her
we'll
like writing in a
remember
little book.
All right.
You know what she is? She has a journal. She's keeping notes on all y'all.
Oh, good.
Well, thank you guys for the RP. I appreciate it. Well, you gave me time to set that up. Honestly, I was trying to set up some dynamic lighting on the map, and I didn't like the way it looked at the end, and I said, screw it. So, also, a quick note. Mighty, I've decided that I understand your anxiety of seeing only a black screen. So when we're in dungeons and stuff, I will let your token reveal things just so the player, you, are okay. But I'll be sure to clarify if your actual PC
and don't
is
worry,
black.
I will RP the ability not to see things. You tell me what I can't see, and I will play as such. I won't power play. I don't do that.
Well, I appreciate that. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are kind of having this conversation, the cart is just heading down the road. And again, I don't have a cart icon, but you guys are kind of coming into a bend of the road here. So what I've got you guys set up as is here, you two, you and him are in the front. You two are riding in the back.
Sexy, I gotta say.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. If you look in the corner, you'll see this is actually a Dungeons and Dragons map because I bought the tactical map thing off of Beyond. So this is one of the maps that's included, and I quite liked it.
That's great.
Thank you, Quellen. You're here in the back, right? Because you said you were walking behind the cart. So.
Yep, being sullen and brooding like a rogue.
Like a rogue.
Like a rogue.
So, Quellen, the group starts moving forward, right? And everyone's talking and chatting, and flower crowns are being made, and notes are being written in books, and singing is being done. And you just kind of catch, as you guys pass this little section of rocks, you just kind of catch out of the corner of your eye a goblin. What do you do?
Which one of us catches it first?
There's a goblin! No, to be fair, I would be all like, Jesus. Did you guys see that? To the left.
Immediately look over and does Leon see it?
As you look over with where you are now, your field of vision, I believe... Yes, you would be able to see it just between the rock and the bush there.
Who's Jesus?
Who is this Jesus character?
Don't worry, it's an old friend of mine. What was it? I'm gonna take a quick scan. Do I see any more?
Make a perception check, and then after this, we'll likely roll initiative because this goblin will have noticed that two of you caught him.
All right, I got a 12.
12?
No, I didn't get a 12. 12 plus.
12 plus, and what was it?
And I don't know what my plus is because I have a character set up.
You know what? Your character on D&D Beyond for perception is a +3, so 15.
15.
So the 15...
literally just got that.
You're good. So unfortunately with the 15, you do not notice any other creatures other than the one you just happened to see here. And with that, he kind of was like, wow, wah! And those of you that speak Goblin, like, oh, fuck! And we roll initiative. No surprise round. You guys kind of noticed each other, so please roll initiative. And I will get the turn order up on here. Again, how I'm going to do it in D&D Beyond is I'm going to roll in Roll20 just so I can get your names on the list, and then I will grab your numbers, or you can put them in chat.
I got.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I really like this turn order thing, so I really like using it.
Unfortunately, I have to try and find one.
And Sildar will also be part of this. Extend, thank you. Alright, let's look at chat here. A nat 1 for Myra. So 5. Quellen with the 15, he updated it, daily updated hers, thank you guys. And what did you roll, Leon?
I got a 12.
12, thank you. Alright, let me just put that in. Alright. So combat has begun. Currently, Quellen, the only goblin that you've seen, is the one currently revealed, which is a really bad way of me saying there's probably more. What are you doing?
Well, as I expected, there might be more than one goblin because they are tricksy folks and never travel alone. I am going to simply just straight up walk right up here and stab.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
This is with the short sword. I've got a 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
And no sneak attack. That's going to be a 6 damage.
6 damage. Good job. Definitely hits him really hard, but he's still standing, looking real rough. And do you have?
Oh, Oh, wait. I only moved 5, 10, 15. Bonus action. That's right. I've got bonus action now. I'll disengage.
Okay.
And move just behind this rock.
Okay. All right. And while you are behind that rock, if anything were to shoot at you or whatever, you'll be considered under, I think, is it half cover? Whichever one gives you +2 to your AC. All right. Okay, and is that your turn?
That's it for me.
All right, Leon, you are up. So you're currently on the oxen. Now, I will, for the sake of narrativeness, I'll assume when you noticed the goblin, you had already stopped the cart.
Yep. I'm going to. So even with my perception 15, I didn't see any of them.
You did not see any additional goblins. You know, it's real hard to see through the bushes here. So you couldn't really see anything. You don't see anything directly in front of you or anything like that.
I'm gonna look back to Sildar and be like, Sildar, make sure the take care of the ox. Make sure they don't get hurt.
Sildar looks at you. Yeah, probably a good idea since I don't have any weapons.
He has the Morning Star.
No, he doesn't. Remember when he ended up killing that one goblin in the cave and got it stuck again in the wall and couldn't pull it out?
Well,
couldn't pull it out.
Nope, couldn't pull it out. He was too excited when he did his first, when he tried to hit the goblin, missed, hit the wall with so much force.
He was too excited, so he couldn't pull it out.
Exactly. So going through that brush there, Leon, will be considered difficult terrain. So double your movement for each square you go through there.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Daily, I'll leave my presence. What?
No, that's for Mr. Quillen over there and his terrible jokes.
Sorry about that. It had to be said.
I'm going to go ahead and attack the goblin with my longsword.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 19.
19 definitely hits. No
That's 5 damage.
yeah. So as you hit him, you pretty much lob his head off, right? No questions. This goblin goes down.
Just swift, and I'm gonna like pay attention, look around me. Do I see?
You still don't see any right now.
Think I'm tapped. Do I hear them?
You can definitely hear some near you, but with you being kind of in the brush like that, it's difficult to see where they're at. But I'll say you can hear them coming from your right. Without any kind of...
sword and dagger, and just gonna call out and be like, "Over here in the brush, I hear more."
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Adelia, you're up. Unfortunately, yes, it will be difficult to see where they might be. I will be right back, as will Quellen.
So it's hard to see them even if I'm standing on the cart.
Yeah, because these are like, imagine, like, I know the map doesn't show it out, but these are like bushes, trees. Like, they go up pretty high. Like, it's a combination of bushes and trees. Hold on, I'm processing, I'm sorry. So you're standing on the cart, and how tall are you?
Hold on.
You are, I can check these things myself. Silly of me to ask. You're 5'6". No, I'll say you can't see. You can actually see. You can see one here. This rock isn't that tall. So you do see one right there, which I just moved to the token layer, so you should see it now.
Perfect. I will shoot that one because I can see it.
Is that in half cover?
And I was just going to pull it up because it will be considered in cover. Let me just... I always screw up on the cover. Or not, I don't screw up, I forget. Yeah, this is half cover, so it does have a +2 to its AC. But go ahead and make your attack roll.
Does a 24 hit?
Gosh, I don't know. Yes, it totally hits. Good shot.
Sorry, I can math. 26, technically.
All right.
Efficiency bonus.
For 10 damage.
Okay, so kind of like what you did in the first battle, you just take aim, you fire, and you shoot this thing right through the eye hole, and it immediately goes down. I love goblins, they're so squishy.
Adelia, you're making me look bad.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
And it's not hard to do.
Oh, shit!
Is that your turn,
I wasn't
Adelia?
the one that had to say it.
Quellen looks sad.
No, not my baby Quellen, don't die!
You're aiding in his depression. Come on now. Is that your turn, Adelia?
I will also call the boys back to set up more of a defensive perimeter around our cart instead of spreading out like this.
All right. So we'll assume that you've done that then. I didn't know if you were actually going to RP there and say something. Or if that was you saying something.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now it's the goblin's turn. So let's do a little stuff because there's going to be some movement here. Hold on. I got to just double check how much movement they have. Okay. You guys see this one come out. And they're all acting on the same initiative. So
They're popping out of the ground like daisies.
They're popping out of the ground. So this one here attempts to fire at Sildar because he can tell he doesn't have armor on or anything. So he looks at him and sees that he's the weakest and is going to fire at him. That is with his short bow. That is an 18 to hit, which unfortunately does hit Sildar. So we're going to roll some damage.
Get your shit together, Sildar.
I'm sorry they took my armor and shit. He takes 7 points of piercing damage. So as it fires, it kind of just cuts into his shoulder there because he tries to dodge out of it, right? But it's to no avail. It still cuts him and hurts pretty bad. And that's that goblin. Next up we have... Actually, we have this one here, which I'll reveal because you'll kind of know where it's at, Leon, after it shoots you through the brush. It's going to try, like a dumbass, because it's a goblin.
Yep.
So you, being in the brush, I would actually consider you more in like a 3/4 cover. Like it's pretty bushy. So you're gonna get a +5 bonus to your AC.
23.
And he's again shooting you with a crossbow. So roll. I bet that's not gonna hit. That's an 11.
Yeah, no.
We're just gonna go ahead and say no. He shoots, and it like gets stuck in the leaves right in front of him, and he's just like,
And I just kind of give him a smile. Just kind of like smile at him. Is like,
I forget, Leon.
wrong move.
You don't speak Goblin, right?
No, I know, but still, just the fact that he missed is just kind of like there's a universal combat language, and I'm just looking at him like you fucked up.
Is it you laughing at him mercilessly?
You just give him kind of a smile like, oh, you fucked up now.
That sounds like hideous laughter. Anyway, so he says, for those of you who say Goblin, he's like, oh fuck, but for Leon, you hear like,
Any more?
oh yeah, there's more. I'm just moving them. Sorry. This one moves out, and I'll reveal the rest because they're all gonna move. So, bam, there they are. All right. Now I don't have to hang out on the GM layer. So this one.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So this one here, he also decides to try and pick off Sildar because, well, you know, he looks squishy. Yep, that's gonna hit him too. What was it, 18 to hit? He only had, without armor, he has a base AC of 10, so this kind of sucks.
No, I'm pretty sure he still gets a bonus based on dexterity for, but without armor.
He has a +0 to his dex.
Then never mind.
He takes 8 points of piercing damage. So he's just kind of looking like, Jesus Christ! Because they just keep shooting. So he's trying to like duck behind like the oxen. He's trying to like hide. Like, no, fuck this. I'm so done. And then these two move out. So let's see. I'm gonna do some counting. This one, seeing that Sildar's looking a little, you know, looking how he is, this one actually attempts to shoot Adalia. This one here. So here we go.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, no, that's a 10 to hit.
Catches the arrow. What?
Further makes Quellen look bad.
Nice try. And the goblin just looks like, ah! And then last, this one goes for Myra. Myra, being that you, and I should have mentioned it to you, Adalia, not that it mattered, but you are considered half cover 2 being on the wagon, because it's, you know, it's kind of protecting you a little bit. So we're going to roll to hit Myra. That is going to be a 10 to hit as well. Misses. So it goes long, completely overshoots it, nearly gets Sildar again, but it misses. And now, God, now we have Sildar's turn. He hops off the cart, and let me see his movement. Again, he has no weapons or anything, so he goes.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
He goes right behind the cart, behind you two, and that will be his turn. Myra, you are up.
Right. So Sildar looks really bad.
Yeah, he's got some of those arrows scratched him up pretty good. The blood's flowing pretty decently. So, yeah. You guys can see your each other's health, right?
No.
No, that all has to be hidden.
Okay.
Technically, we're not even supposed to be like, hey, I have this much health left.
That's true, but it's D&D and everybody does, so it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's okay. Stay behind me. I'll protect you." And cast
Said the gnome.
Cure Wounds. So I don't know if I roll it or you roll it, but 1d8 plus 3.
You roll it. It's your spell.
All right. 6.
6. All right. As the magical energy kind of flows over him, you can see him kind of like, oh, thank you. and he heals
You're-
6 points.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna turn to Quellen because he's up next, and I'm gonna say, I have a dream I hope will come true.
Yay!
That you'll kill some goblins, maybe 2 or few. All right, there you go. Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
So, what does
Yay.
Bardic Inspiration do exactly?
You get 1d6 for
Anything.
the
Any
creature can
D20
add
roll.
it to any ability check, attack roll, saving throw. Can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So you can roll and be like, oh, I want to add Bardic Inspiration, and roll a d6.
All right, got it.
All right. And is that your turn, the lady?
I guess I could move.
Could.
I'm just gonna stand up
already have a pretty
straighter.
good Yeah, you already have a
Protecting
pretty good
Sildar.
cover.
Yeah, I do have pretty good cover. Okay, yep, that's mine.
Top of the round. Quellen, you're up, my friend.
Well, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20 over here in front of the lady.
So,
And I will...
where you're at,
Yeah,
and,
go
and
ahead.
it's only because I don't have a drawing there, and I apologize, but that's actually the cart, so you need to move down one. I think I can draw it real quick just to help.
Yeah, that's
I'll
the
just
front of the
move
cart behind
forward,
the auction.
here.
Okay. I'll still try and draw something just to help.
It works out for the best that I've moved here anyway, because at this range I am going to actually throw a dagger instead of using my short bow to hit the goblin on the south side.
Okay. I'm going to move you, because I'm still drawing it, to be just more where you should be. And I apologize, guys, for not drawing it before, but you should probably be more like right here. Which is still...
How about in front of it?
The oxen are there. There's a cart with oxen, my friend.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
Austin's there. So I do the whole Starskin hutch, jump over the oxen, and hit the other side, and I'm right here.
Yep, I like it. All right, which one were you attacking again? I'm sorry.
Just the one closest to me, the one on the south side, and I'm gonna straight up throw a dagger at him, and that's a 14.
That just hits.
And because it's a dagger, it's only a 1d4 plus 3. That's a 5 damage.
All right, so you toss it, and it lodges itself right in. Shoulder's kind of my favorite place, but right in the shoulder, right, and it's just sticking out, and it looked like it hurt. You definitely severed an artery. Blood's kind of spurting out a little bit, but he's still standing.
All right, bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. I'm going to throw my other dagger at the same goblin, and that's going to be a 21.
For sure hits.
And that deals... Oh, no. 4.
4. So the second one that you throw, your aim is almost true on that first one. Really hurts, but that second one you toss it, and your aim is true, and it just right in between the eyes, and it just falls backwards with a dagger in its face.
At this point, I've definitely used all of my moves, so I will sit here standing next to the...
Okay, and then just note, of course, you don't have those daggers right now. And for me, so during combat, we're going to track that you don't have them, right? So you have to go and get them again. But after combat, I'll always assume that you took the time to pick them up. So you don't have to worry about that per se after combat. Just, we can always we can pass that and say that you did it, if that makes sense.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, that's your turn. Leon, you're up, my friend.
Gonna get interesting. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect.
Attack that goblin.
Make an attack.
Longsword strike. That's going to be a 14.
Just hits.
Damage?
What was that damage? I'm sorry.
Uh, 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, nice. Good job.
Yep.
You just... I'm just describing it. You pretty much cleave the thing in half, right? You kill it in one
Well,
swing.
actually, there's a thing I want to do with my bonus action.
Oh, certainly. Go ahead.
All right. I'm not going to cleave him in half. I'm going to chop off both of his arms.
Okay.
And I'm going to let him scream for about 2 seconds before stomping on his throat. And I want to throw the corpse. I want to throw the corpse close to here, as close to here as I can.
Well, you used your action to attack it. So to throw it would cost another action.
Oh, okay.
So you won't
But
be able to
either
throw
way,
it.
before I let it actually die, I'm gonna let it scream out in pain
Okay.
from the inside of the forest to try and get the goblin's attention.
Okay. So very quickly, you're just like, arms are off. Those of you that speak Goblin, my arms! Ah, my arms! You just hear gibberish, Leon.
You guys, there seems to be something in pain over there. What the fuck's happening?
The other 3 goblins that are still alive are kind of like, what? What the fuck is, what? Huh?
Either way, just let them know there's something in the forest that's a problem, killing goblins. And then like you hear him screaming, and then eventually he just goes, "Ah!" It's just
It's the Baccarat! The Baccarat's gonna get us! We were told not to do this!
Ooh, is that some type of goblin?
It's just a random name. I was just
Yeah,
being
no,
funny. That was just me being funny. That was not a serious
I'm
thing.
gonna use this. Next.
But yeah, no, that was in hopes to get the goblins to double think their actions here. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Adelia, you are up. My friend, because I'm calling everyone my friend.
We're all friends.
Coolio. Okay. Dahlia, after hearing the goblin scream about losing his arms, can I roll to see if I know what Leon's trying to do?
Sure. Why not? If you're gonna take time to do that, it will cost your action.
Gross. Never mind, because
Okay.
I'm more worried about not dying right now.
All right.
All right. So I guess I will just shoot that guy.
All right. Make an attack roll.
For a 17,
That hits. Well done.
doing 5 damage.
5 damage. So, you seem to have this trend about you, right? Where sometimes your aim is true and you one-shot things, right? But other times you kind of miss. It stinks, but you hit them, still standing, but, you know, it hurts. It hurts bad.
Instead of the shoulder, it's right in the pelvic bone.
Right,
Doom.
right in the pelvic bone. Oh, you almost got my dick!
Sorry, it's so hard to hit such a tiny target.
And he just is, like, infuriated. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I'll do.
All right, so goblins are up, and so because you taunted and pissed him off like that and did that, he attacks you. That's a 15 to hit.
Defender wins! Also, I think I have +2 because
Do
I have half cover
+2,
anyway.
so he shoots, and then in his rage and the fact that you did almost in fact get his dick, and he's in a lot of frickin' pain, his blood is gushing out. He shoots into one of the oxen, and the oxen takes.
Ox. Leave my ox
The
alone, DM.
oxen takes 4 points of damage. But don't worry, it's still alive.
No, Oxy.
It's just like all right, and so that was that one. This one is going to attack Quellen for killing his friend. That is a 6 to hit.
Miss.
Right, and then this one, in its rage, pulls out its sword. Comes up to you. They were interested in the sound that Leon made, but at the end of the day, they also are only interested in what they can see. And it's going to swing at you with its sword. Wow, I can't roll for shit. That's a 7 to hit.
That's also a miss.
All right. Goblins are done. Sildar is like, get him, guys. Come on, guys. And that's his turn. Myra, you're up.
All right. So turn my mic back on. I can only go 4 spaces, right?
I think 5.
You can go,
Five?
it's 5 feet squares, so what's your
Okay,
max?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, yeah, you're right. So I'm going to go my full, and I'm going to, like, do, like, a ninja walk onto, like, the back of the oxen. Can I do that? So I'm like...
Yeah, I'll say it's part of your movement, but you'll have to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, acrobatics check.
Successfully stand on them. And
Nat 20.
You've never stood on something so well in your life.
So, yep, 24. So, yeah, acrobatics. And then I'm gonna take out my
10 minutes, Colin.
my Yelaviv, whatever it's called, and
Just call it a hand spear.
my hand spear and stab down at the goblin.
It's got a 10-foot range.
It does? Yeah.
Range.
I believe so. Let me check.
It does have a 10-foot range, yep.
Okay. 19 plus stuff.
Yeah. 19 hits.
All right. 3 points damage.
That is just enough to end its life. So you just kind of look down at it, your short gnome self, and on top of this oxen, and the goblin just looks like, oh, you're little. Spear in the head.
Nice. Quellen still has inspiration. I'm gonna go to and say, Leon, you're great. And inspiration bonus action.
All right, you have inspiration now as well. Make sure you've marked 2 of
And
your uses.
oh yeah, and I'm gonna say, leave one alive.
Who are you saying that to? Or just
Everybody.
Everybody, leave one alive. Okay.
Leave one alive.
Beautiful. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Quellen, it's your turn. We are back at the top of the round.
All right, so with Quillen's minor illusion, he is behind this rock that I am pinging here. He is going to form, jumping onto the road, the image of a 5-foot tall owl bear.
Okay. And that's your action, so I'm just confirming you want to do that.
That's the only action I have. There's no sound. It's just literally the image of an owl bear showing up behind this goblin, directly behind him. And I yell, "Holy shit!"
Go ahead and we'll say as part of this, make an intimidation check on that, since you're trying to intimidate him, and we'll...
Well, does he speak goblin?
I do speak goblin.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay, intimidation.
You have a +0.
Oh, yeah, that's not great. No, that's on the
Bardic
edge.
inspiration.
Okay, that's a 6, but I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration to give me a, was it +6?
No,
D6?
plus 1d6. So
Roll
roll
a
a d6.
D6,
and
yeah.
add it.
Plus a D6, I got a 3, that's an, oh, that's just a 9.
Is it a 9? So unfortunately, the goblin doesn't even turn around. He kind of looks at you because you yell out, and he's like, huh?
I tried.
All right, is that your turn?
Well, I guess I could use my bonus action to just stand here and not take opportunity attacks, so yeah.
All right. That's right, you don't have any weapons. All
I
right.
got weapons, but not as a bonus action.
Right. All right, well, Leon, you're up.
4.
10, 20.
Can I move in diagonal?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Oh, so 1, 2.
Yep, so 10,
4.
and then 15, 20. You're good.
All right. I'm just gonna come out charging, both blades like outstretched. I'm gonna make a longsword attack.
Okay.
Nope. That is dang, so close. That's gonna be a 25.
That hits.
And longsword. That's gonna be 6 damage.
All right. He hurts. You definitely hurt him. He's not
All
quite
right,
dead,
and then,
but you could
well,
throw a penny
let's
at
see.
him and he'd probably go down.
Pretty confident in this. This two-handed fighting dagger.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration. Oh, that's a 6. So that's going to be a total of 21.
That hits.
D4. That's going to be 2 damage.
All right. That is enough to do it. So I will ask only because Myra mentioned it. Are you killing it or keeping it alive?
Well, I mean, do I see the one? No, I wouldn't. I would have been focused on this one. I'm gonna take the butt of my knife and knock him out. And just go to the side of the head.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, "Is that the one you wanted alive?" Oh, there's one more.
So he is knocked
That's my turn.
unconscious. And he is knocked prone. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my.
Adelia, you're up.
Well, Leon just stole my goblin, and there's only one left that I can see, so I guess I will attempt to intimidate it into standing down.
Okay.
That's got to be with an advantage with 2 enemies, and it's fucking.
So where are you going, Adelia? Are you staying on the cart? Are you gonna come up to this goblin?
Oh no, I'm keeping the high ground, arrow pointed down, just like
You just
looming
move forward.
above.
Okay. Go ahead and yeah, intimidation with advantage. You got allies around. This goblin's like
17.
second. Just seeing if his counter check will beat you or not. No. The goblin throws its sword down. I'm sorry. Gets down on his knees. So we'll consider that into a prone position.
All right. Once that happens, I'm gonna bring the knocked out one. I'm gonna drag it over to them. I'll be like, "Well, I got one for you. 1 or 2."
I'll move him over. So he's knocked out. The other one is on his knees, like, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No, please.
I use my rope to bind the one that's still conscious.
Okay. Yep, you're able to successfully bind it. It doesn't put up much of a resistance.
Might as well bind them together, don't you think, Quellen?
I use the remaining bit of my rope to bind them together. Now they're 2 back-to-back goblins.
At that point, I'm gonna be like, "I don't speak Goblin. I'll leave this all to you. I'm gonna go check the other ones, and I'm gonna go and investigate, or I'm see what the other bodies have."
Sure. I hid
Okay.
them on the GM layer just so their tokens weren't in the way.
I know, but I mean, Leon knows where they are. I don't need to.
Yeah. No worries. That was more like for you if you needed to see them. Okay, you siphon through the bodies. No investigation check needed. You actually find. Oh, wrong one. That's not what I wanted to roll. Don't find much. You find pretty much between them, because all their weapons are shit, right? It's goblin quality. Yeah. It's nothing useful. But pilfering through, they haven't had too much of luck raiding, so you only find about 3 gold pieces altogether.
That's a. All right, but I do take the goblin weapons and I just kind of toss them into the cart.
Okay. Make a note of that.
I'm just gonna write down goblin weapons.
Oh, I was making a note of it. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, I have a subtle plan for that, but if anyone asks, Leon has a reason.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Sildar comes out, and we are done with combat for now. So I'm gonna clear the order. Sildar comes out. Oh, you guys are definitely capable. I see why Gundren chose you. If I had a weapon, I would have joined you more. I am an accomplished fighter, after all. I see you left a couple of them alive. What are we going to do
I
with
think that's up to them if they stay alive.
I was hoping we could ask them some questions.
Do any of you speak Goblin?
Yeah, we have 2 pros.
Is it just you and me, Brooke, or is it
No, you and
the
Adelia.
other-
Oh, okay, well.
So if Quellin and Adelia, and these goblins know common too, don't ya? And I poke them with a little bit with my spear as I hop down from the ox.
And it says something to you in Goblin. It says, and what the rest of you hear is, "Fuck you, shorty."
I am going to backhand the goblin with a non-lethal attack across the face and say, "You will respect the Lady Myra in."
And at this point, the Goblin's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he says that in common, but he's realized now that at least Leon can speak. Oh well, no, because Adela, you spoke to him in Goblin too, and you told him to back the fuck down.
Oh, heck yeah.
So they're aware now that you can speak their language, so he just starts speaking in common. I'm sorry. His buddies passed the hell out.
So, and is it okay if I take the lead here, everyone?
I approach the goblin that I just slapped, and I pick him up a little bit by the scruff of the neck, basically. And I said, "You don't want to make this halfling angry. You won't want to see her when she's angry." And then I just let him go and back up and let Myra.
Okay.
So I smile very sweetly, like almost umbrage sweetly.
Oh God! How dare you? How dare you?
And say to him, "Where is your Where is your hideout? Where is the king that you serve? And do you have a dwarf imprisoned?"
And you're asking this very sweetly, you said?
Yeah, Where's the dwarf imprisoned? Sorry, Brooke was coming out, not Myra. Where's the dwarf imprisoned?
I'm not telling you anything.
I'm gonna stick my spear underneath his chin and like kind of push a little bit.
Okay. Make an intimidation check with advantage because of what Quellen had said before you started talking.
Remember, you can always just kill the other one.
It's true. That is 15.
He says, No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll tell you what you want to know. You want to know where Cragmaw is, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you. It's north of Phandalin, that human town. It's in the forest, just in the forest. You can find it here, and I don't know how to describe this, so what I'm going to do is quickly bring you over temporarily to the Sword Coast map. And we're going to do this like RPG map reveal.
Yeah, do we have a map? Like, us as
Is he
characters?
pointing at a map?
Yeah, it's safe to assume you guys have a map of this area.
I'll pull
of
out the
Sword
map
Coast.
and...
So he points it out to you, and he says, I'm just going to reveal a bigger square. He says, it's here, and You can find it there. It's a few days travel from where we are now. But please don't kill me. Yes, you did.
I'm gonna say thank you so much. And what was your name, sir?
My name is my name is Greg.
Greg? Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Greg. Is there any other information that you can give us?
I don't have anything else to say. I can't say it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I'm sure it's always a pleasure to meet me, but not today. And I'll stand up and I'll say, I'll look at Adelia and make eye contact with Adelia and Quellen and Leon and like kind of ask, can I kill him? Like with my
Leon's
eyes.
not there. Leon's got a little bit of a chore that he.
Oh yeah, Leon's doing. Okay, I'll make eyes with Quellen and Adelia, who are right there. Like look at them, and if they give me the approval, I'll just jab my spear into its head.
Adelia just kind of lowers her bow a little bit and just gives you a nod.
Quellen gives a brief half smirk before literally just turning away and wandering.
Okay, yeah, I kill the one, and then
Are you killing the knocked out one or the one who's alive?
no, the one who gave me information. I'm done with him.
Okay. How do you kill him? Describe it to me.
So since I have my spear underneath his chin, I just jam it up.
So as you do, you're just like, thank you, and just
Thank you.
At that point, Leon's coming back with a fist, like an armful of different weapons, and just kind of looks and sees you do it. Damn. Did he call you small or something? Shit.
It's a part of life, Leon. Get over it. And I walk off.
No, it's just I didn't expect to see Ms. Myra be like that. And he's not so much judging her. He's like, damn, good job. More.
Well, he was one of the people that hurt my friends, so.
Well. Like I said, don't let me get on your bad side. And then I toss the weapon
No,
in the
I
cart.
hope you don't.
I hope I don't neither.
Well, how about the one that's knocked out? What are you doing with him?
I look at Adelia, and I'm like looking for approval. Should we?
Nah, I'd say just leave him. Imagine the.
But he knows our faces.
Well, that's true. I just think it'd be funny if he
report
wakes
back.
up.
Kill him quick instead of leaving him to the elements.
Yes. Okay, I kill him.
Okay. He's already at 0 because he got knocked out. So you just I'm sorry. You were gonna describe it. I apologize. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I wasn't. I was just kind of a quick into the gut or into the heart. Not a gut. Gut takes longer. Heart.
And he just kind of jerks for a second and then just done. No movement. You can tell he's gone. Life is left. All right. Oh, good job, you crazy bastards.
Sherry. I feel very like Myra kind of like cleans off her blade on like one of the goblins' clothes and kind of sheathes it and kind of sits back up onto the cart and kind of looks a little down, but starts playing a happy song on her ukulele.
Awesome.
Leon makes a note of that.
And with this,
yeah.
So like I said, you guys left early in the afternoon, and it's going to take a whole day, right? So it's taken about half a day for you to get to this point. As you can see on the map, you're kind of at near the crossroads to go south towards Phandalin, but the sun has begun to come down, especially after the battle. So you guys will want to set up camp and all of that fun stuff. As far as experience goes, guys, for killing the goblins as well as for how you handled the end, I'm also going to award a little bit of bonus experience. After tallying it all up, you each gain 100 experience points.
Yay, thank you. I love XP.
And it's what I do. I will, if I like how you guys handle something, I'm going to give you bonus XP. I don't care if it makes you level too fast or whatever and you get super strong. I'll adjust, but you guys deserve bonuses for handling things. I'm very impressed with how you handled that.
I'm sorry, you just see our level 10 characters roll into like a level 5 area, and we're just like, I'm sorry, our role playing made us so strong.
Exactly. We're
It's
here to
good
fuck
to
shit
be
up.
a god. So you said 100 or 150?
100. Just a flat 100.
100.
Everybody should be at about 600 now.
Yep, 600.
Yep.
Yar.
At level 3, I can
Yarb.
smell it. Yarp. All right. So as I said, the night is coming, so you guys are gonna set up camp. What are we doing? Is everybody just relaxing? What's going on? How's camp setup going? How is chilling around the fire? What's going on?
I'm just gonna wait kind of for a moment when well, not so much when it's just me and Lady Myra alone, but I'm just gonna kind of wait where there's like a moment where me and her can have a small little conversation. Doesn't matter who's listening, but while she, I'm guessing she's playing. I was like, Lady Myra, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing today? How are you after everything? Do you need any healing?
Oh, no, I'm good. Just I noticed after Goblin, you had a face about you, and a mask. Been good?
I'm fine. I've never before yesterday I'd never killed anything, so I'm kind of surprised at myself, to be honest. I never thought I'd yeah, I never thought I'd be so able to do it. It kind of scares me. And I'm just kind of
Nothing.
doing a riff on my ukulele, just kind of like doing like a kind of a minor key riff.
It's something you do get used. First time I took a life, it's bread. So yeah, understand what. Just out of curiosity, what brought you to do it? Why didn't you say of Quill and Ilya?
I don't know. I guess I just was the one there, and he said something mean to me, and I don't
Ah,
like people. I don't like people hurting those I care about.
you did call.
Also, I'm sure these goblins haven't done much good to the people of Phandalin.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did something of it at least. If not today, the day before. But
If not the day before, the day before. Sometime. And working at this Cragmaw Keep, and this there's something, I don't know, sinister in this black spider. I don't know.
it's a little bit above our heads, despite us.
Mm-hmm.
Even
But
if
you
it
don't
is
get the
just
name
goblin.
Black Spider without earning it.
Either way, I just wanted to check in on. Said I'm not sure if the others. Pretty sure elves. Pretty perceptive lot. But I just wanted to ask you. You said I saw the mask. I
Oh,
want to make sure
I
you're
always
okay.
wear a mask.
We all.
Everybody does. Yeah.
That's what my master.
That's what you broke up. I'm sorry.
Oh no, he just kind of like looks away and smiles. That's what my master always say. Everyone's wearing.
Everyone wears a mask. We're all players of the stage. Or yeah, how does Shakespeare say it? And the world is our stage and we the players.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. I remember. She was more knocking sense into me than.
For whatever
So,
reason, Mighty,
either
you're
way.
breaking up a lot, so I don't know if you need to speak
Hold.
up or what.
All right, is that better?
Yeah, that sounds better. We'll see how it
All
goes.
right. Let me know when that starts happening again. Just say mighty, or just let me know, and I just need to take out my and put it back in.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What are the rest of you doing, Quellen and Adelia?
Straight up got Quellen on that suicide watch. She's actually gonna offer to braid Quellen's hair.
I love it.
Quellen, any words for this?
As the party is breaking down to camp for the evening, presumably a little bit off the trail, he would look to see if there's any signs of the road towards Phandalin based on this map.
Sure. So, and I'm assuming this will happen before she, braids your hair.
Before I got asked to get my hair braided, yeah.
So you look ahead, and about, from your judgment, about a mile and a half or so is where the actual crossroad is to go south. So you're not that far off from the road down.
All right, I head back towards the party, and I get asked whether or not I would like my hair braided, and I look at Adelia surprised and say, I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Can I just braid your hair? Is that okay? Are you weird about people touching your hair?
I am unaccustomed to anyone being around me. What do you mean braid my hair?
Is this after mine and Leon's talk, or is it going on during mine and Leon's
I would
talk?
say this is about it's all concurrently happening, right?
Okay.
Yeah, no, our conversation, like I said, it would have just been a random moment. We kind of had a second to chat. So, you could be a part of this, I guess, too. Be fine.
No, it's good. I was just gonna go and say it's like this, and I'm gonna start braiding Adelia's hair, like just a small piece.
Might I get some of those flowers that you so intricately weave?
Yes, I was going to ask. I was hoping you'd let me put some flowers in your hair too.
I would expect nonetheless. Please, have your way.
Adelia's going to pat the ground like in front of her to invite him to sit down.
I do that.
The question is, it seductively? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, do you think she knows how to seduce?
No.
Honest answer, no.
Question, answer. Okay, so you guys, you're all doing your thing. Sildar's sitting there. He's eating some of the blueberries or whatever, the berries and stuff that you had found. He just kind of speaks up and he says, so you know where Cragmaw is now. Cragmaw Castle.
Is he talking to Leon?
He's talking to the group.
Uh,
You guys have all finished talking. The hair braiding's going. We can assume Myra. Myra, are you continuing to braid her hair? Is this kind of like a braid train right now?
Yeah, it's a brain trade. I'm like standing while
Okay.
she's sitting.
Okay. Leanne, I'll assume after that you're probably just like eating some food or something like that, sitting more.
yeah, he's just kind of laying back, like just assuming there's kind of like a log. He's just kind of like his head rested up against the log, just laying back.
Yep.
He more or less has his bandana over his eyes to cover it.
Right, and we're getting to that point where it's like it's almost time to sleep, right? And we'll get there. But he just kind of speaks up. We know where Cragmaw is now. Cragmaw Castle. What is your guys' plan?
Well,
I do not think that we have the capability to storm the castle at this moment.
not just us four. A small little band of goblins on the road? Yeah, that's easy. We can handle it, especially after going what we did through yesterday. But castle, now that's a tall order. Not much we can do about that except get ourselves killed.
Would we have... I know we didn't do that when he was talking about Cragmaw Castle, but is there any way for us to know that Cragmaw Castle is not just a euphemism for we're a goblin with a treehouse?
So you don't know that, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Yeah, and even with a check, you wouldn't know because none of you have actually been to this castle that is named Cragmaw Castle. But is it really a goblin castle? Is it a hideout? You never know. You'll have to storm it to find out. No, I'm just kidding. But you don't know right now. But Sildar, after you guys say that, He says, I continue to be more impressed with this group. You are both capable and smart. You're right. You cannot storm that castle. I mean, probably could if you know.
It's a bad bet. That's what.
But my recommendation would be that we continue to Phandalin. Allow me
Would
time.
you join us on our quest to Cragmaw Castle if we allow you
Let
safe
the man
passage?
talk, Quellen. He had a thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You took the words out of my mouth. I would absolutely join you. I just need time to obviously get gear and everything, as you can see. Hi. And I would absolutely join you, but I need time. I have multiple missions, right? I need time in Phandalin to focus on the mission of the Lord's Alliance and also save my friend. Both are equally important. So give me some time and we will go together. The 5 of us. But first, we should go to Phandalin. You should acquaint yourself with the town. We should do whatever we need to do in town, and then we will go. We'll find Gundren. I don't think they'll kill him right away. Because even with the map, I just don't think they're going to kill him right away. I think they're going to need him still. I think we have time. I feel that we have time.
Well, and all the while, and he said we're pretty capable. I think we'll find something to keep ourselves busy and, sharpen our skills just a little bit more.
I agree.
Either way, making sure to end up storming the castle. Do our best to, weigh things in our favor, and I think we'll be more comfortable doing it.
All right. So as you ask him that question, Quellen, since you typed that in chat, you asked him the question, will you join us? He confirms yes, and then you walk away because you're like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah, I heard my answer. I am fulfilled with what I wanted to get out of him, and then I walk.
He just kind of looks like he keeps talking with Myra and with Leon. Mostly Leon. Leon seems to be the most engaged with him, so he's really focusing on speaking to Leon. But he just kind of like has this look in his eye, like, why does he just walk off? And then with Adalia following him, he's just like, okay, but he just keeps talking, right? So that conversation, where you go to find alchemical goods. Adalia, are you just joining him in that, or are you doing something separate?
To not look suspicious about why I'm following him, yes, I'll offer to help.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a nature. What I said, nature or survival last time, right? That's what we're sticking with. Yep.
It was nature or survival. So
your choice. Make the check with advantage since she's helping you.
With advantage. Oh, thank you, Adelia. That's gonna be oh no, just a 10.
Just a 10. So yeah, you find some uncommon items. Nothing too crazy, nothing legendary or anything like that. But I will say that is an option.
Yeah, Dahlia doesn't know what alchemical goods really look like. She can identify random plants.
Was that common or uncommon?
Uncommon. Or, I'm so sorry, common. That's right, common and then uncommon. My bad, I meant common.
Alright, so one common, got it.
My list I have here in front of me has uncommon above common. I should probably fix that.
I turn suddenly after finding this one common good. Are you following me? And I look at
She's like, no?
Would you like to make an insight check?
Super convincing, not great at lying to people's faces? No?
Roll a deception at disadvantage.
No, actually, do roll a deception check, and you make an insight check, Leon.
it's gonna be a contest, right?
Yep.
So I gotta make an insight. Alright. I got a 17. What you get?
Oh yeah, no, I rolled 10.
You can tell she's so bullshitting.
Why is it that you are following me out here, Adelia?
It's dangerous to be by ourselves when we keep getting attacked.
I've been by myself for years. More years than you can possibly imagine. I'm looking for goods, alchemical goods. What are you doing out here?
Making sure nothing sneaks up and stabs you in the back.
I appreciate the backup. I do not need it.
That's nice.
And yeah, to Myra's point, while you're kind of out there following them, you kind of notice, Adelia, that the braids in your hair, not that great. They're just like poor tiny little braids. Like, oh, that's not finished. Oh, Jesus, what'd she do to my hair?
Using the methods that Adelia has shown, I climb the nearest tree, tie myself to it, and bunker down to trance for 4 hours.
Okay. Yep. So at this point, yeah, that's starting to get to the point where it's bedtime, right? It's late. You all need to get a little bit of rest before the next morning. So, who is going to be keeping watch the first part of the night?
I'll have Leon take first watch.
Okay. Beer's a bitch. Yes, it is, my friend. Now I want one.
I
Okay.
can't drink them. I'm allergic.
That's unfortunate.
Saves me a lot of money though.
But that's fair. That's fair. And, liver problems and whatnot. Right. So you take your first night of you take the first half of the night for watch, and let's see if anything happens. Nothing happens. The first night goes rather peacefully. It's a quiet night. You hear the crickets, just general night sounds. A couple owls off in the distance. Ooh. But for the most
I'm
part,
silent. I'm humming the Drunken Scotsman
as you
like
fall
tune
asleep.
as I fall asleep. Well, a Scotsman clad in a kilt left a bar one evening. It's a great
Yes.
song. You guys need to listen to it.
Oh, I know that song. It is great.
Don't know where you've been, but I see you've won first prize.
Yes. Yes, so happy that someone else knows that song. I have that on my phone, actually. Okay, so the first watch goes with no problem. Leon, your eyes start to get a little heavy, and as you're about to doze off, who's taking second watch, please?
I will.
As you start to doze off, Myra comes up to you and says, Leon.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Sorry. I'm here. I'm awake. I didn't fall asleep.
No. You go to sleep. I can watch.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. I'll wake Sildar or Adelia or... Where did Adelia and Quillen go? Did they come back? Or they're still in the trees?
So we know that
elf.
we know that Quellen's in the tree. Adelia, did you come back? I should have clarified. I apologize.
No, she parked her behind right at the base of that tree.
And we don't know where they've been, right?
You don't.
Actually, I'm going to get worried, so I'm going to tell Leon to go to sleep, and then I'm going to, kind of look around and kind of do a patrol and, see if I can find them in the edge of the trees.
Okay. So Leon...
Before Leon goes to wake, he's like,
You went out.
No, I'm just letting you know. Just don't be afraid to jab me in the ribs to wake me up if something happens, all right?
All right, I'm not afraid.
All right.
So gentle.
Leon dozes off. Myra, make a perception check to see if you can see them. This won't be a difficult DC per se.
I'm 13 because I got Jack of all trades, right? Yeah. So 12 plus 1, 13.
Perfect. So you patrol around for a little bit, and eventually you come across Adelia, who's just she's sleeping at the base of the tree, and you look up, and you can see with rope tied around his waist and whatnot to hold him in place. You see Leon up in the tree, or not Leon, Quellen up in the tree, sleeping, not hung, thankfully, but sleeping.
Adelia's taking care of that. All right, I'm just gonna leave it be and go back to the camp and finish my watch.
Just gonna roll for that, and the last half of the night has no issues. So everybody does benefit from a long rest. So you can mark that off on Beyond, choose a long rest, or reset everything for you.
I didn't need to. I didn't take any damage.
Oh, well, beautiful. But for those of us who cast spells, you should be good.
What is this spells?
So the sun comes up, you all rise for the morning, and you have about another half day's travel ahead of you to reach Phandalin.
I say we push through. Get to Phandalin.
Before
Sildar
everyone
awakes
can
as
go-
well, and he's like, "Yes, let's go. I'm ready to roll." Nope, you're good, Quellen. Okay. Is everybody in agreement? Just head right out.
Yeah. I'm fine with
Having regained his energy, Quellen will be in front of the oxen this time, making the west-south towards Fen.
Okay. All right. So you guys travel south, continuing to see the beauty of the green, right? As you can see on the map, there's just some green.
I hate green.
For the most part, the day goes well. As you get closer to town, you see just one-off people, right, kind of traveling back and forth on horses. No, but nobody of import, no one worth stopping. No one really questions you or anything. They're just going about their business, but not too much traffic. And as the sun begins to rise, right into the middle of the sky, afternoon has begun. You guys arrive in the town of Phandalin.
Well, all's well that ends well. I think we made it.
Dun dun dun.
Only took 3 sessions.
It's okay. So this is the town map of Phandalin. So
Oh shit! I know where everything is, guys.
right, like, and I didn't bother trying to hide it because, first of all, the module set it up this way. Like, this is actually the DM's map. There is a player version without all the names, but that's okay. This isn't like secret stuff, right? You're gonna figure all this out eventually. So hope that's okay that you guys can see it and you don't feel cheated or anything. But yeah, I didn't set it up this way. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking the blame for it. Damn it. It was totally Roll20. I blame them.
It seems that we have someone in the party that has given us foreknowledge of this.
That was totally me. I'm the one.
So, okay, all right, guys, let's just pretend you don't know where things are right now. I know you can see them, but we're just gonna pretend your characters don't know.
So, Saladar,
I have no idea where anything is. What
It's okay.
am I seeing?
Can we, like, go in, like...
So yeah, actually, I have some RP for this. Give me just one second.
Okay.
Yep, sorry. Let me copy
You are
that.
good.
Bring that. I just want to bring a token over, so as you guys move about town, we'll know where you're at. And you know what token I'm going to use. The party token!
Woo!
The
Party!
Dwarven Druid!
The Druid token! Alright, so as you guys arrive, the rutted track emerges from wooded hillsides and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past, but not today. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy, wow, I lost my spot where I was reading, I'm sorry, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. So you guys are kind of traveling in, this won't work, so you're like traveling in this way, right? You're kind of coming right into the center of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green. You can see townfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up at you as you approach, but pretty much return to their business as you go by. And as you come into town, Sildar immediately, you can tell like the tension he's been holding, he relaxes. He seems much more at ease. And he says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
All right. Well, we still got plenty parts of the day, or plenty of the day. Don't you want to at least get the cart where it's supposed to go, and then we'll take care of that later?
Well,
I point at the building to our left and say, that looks like an inn.
and it is in fact
Well.
an inn. You can see on the signpost out of it to your left, right? You guys are facing south right now. You see a sign that says Stonehill Inn in common. And Sildar says, "Yes, this is the inn. Why don't you guys head over to Barthen's Provisions, which is that red building that we passed up north of here. Just turn around and go that way."
You mean the one we passed?
Nope, fuck that. I'm going to the inn.
Okay, but I'm gonna get a room at the inn here, and I'm gonna relax for a minute, and I can meet you guys back here if you'd like, or you can explore the town. But this is where I'll be.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Sildar. I mean, like you couldn't. I mean, like we passed it. You could have had this taken care of, like 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, I was too.
Do we really need to make Leon make another 16-point turn?
No,
He will not have to make a
We have
16-point
just
turn.
stopped at Barthen's Provisions on the way in.
You're in a
There's
circular
plenty-
area. It is not difficult to turn around here.
There's plenty of room, and I'm just kind of like sighing. Well, either way, I'm gonna go get this done. Sildar, if you don't mind accompanying me while we get the provisions, because we are kind of 2 days late. Hello?
Sorry, what was the question again?
No, I was like Sildar, asking Sildar if he doesn't mind accompanying me while I at least the provisions, because I want to get them done, mainly because they are 2 days late, or later than they would have been.
You don't really need me. Barthen knows that you're coming, so. But sure, I guess I'll
Well,
go with you.
I mean, like you don't have to if you don't be there. I just thought you would. Since
I'll go
were
with
going to-
you. It's fine. It's fine.
Ladies, you want to join, or do you want to stick here with Quillen?
Adelia's trying to really think of an excuse to stay.
Quellen is going to head towards the town green.
Oh, we thought he was going to the inn, so he's changing direction and heading towards the town green. All right,
All right,
ladies, what are
well-
you ladies doing? Are you going with? Are you going with him? Are you staying?
Yes. I didn't realize my mic was muted. Adelia, do you want to come to Barthen's Provisions, or do you want to stay with Quaylen?
I want to take a look around, get acquainted with everything.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We should probably meet back here sometime, have a designated time.
Let's meet back at Stonehill Inn at sundown, eh, friends? Says Sildar.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. So we'll
so-
handle Barthen's stuff first. You guys kind
So
of come up.
turn the cart around. I bring it, Barthen.
Yep. So you pull up. You're able to park the cart kind of on the side of the building. You can hop down and head inside.
Well, before I hop down, I'll be like, well, I walk up to both oxen. I give them both pats on. It was nice knowing you two. Sorry we had to leave you alone for a couple days, but you did fine. Great ox. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together another time. right.
Starts
You be
eating
good.
grass.
At it. And then just like walk.
All right. So as you kind of walk in, and ladies, I'm assuming you're following him inside? I just want to make sure that everyone's doing the same thing before I start going into RP and stuff. I shall take the silence as a yes. Yes.
I'm sorry, wait, you cut
Yes.
out what?
Sorry. Yes,
You guys are going
I'm
inside with him.
I am. I think Adelia wanted to look around, didn't you, Adelia?
Look around, quote unquote, keep Quellen in eyesight, you know.
Okay, well, you're at Barthen's Provisions currently, so you cannot see Quellen unless you stayed near the center of town.
Yeah, I stayed. I didn't
You
go with
did?
them.
I'm so sorry. I thought you said you were going. Okay.
Oh, no,
Then,
it's fine.
okay, then you're with him, so we'll come back to you guys. All right. So as you kind of enter, you guys, as you enter, you can see a lot of different like adventuring gear and stuff inside of this place. It looks like it's a pretty decent trading post. A lot of ordinary goods and supplies. Kind of sitting behind the counter, you see a lean and balding human male. He looks to be like he's kind of in his 50s, and he just kind of looks up and he says, "Ah, friends, can I help you?"
Uh, and but just go. Do you happen to know a dwarven fellow named Gundren? By any?
Ah, I do. Are you the ones who are delivering the goods?
Yeah, that'd be us. Sildar here is one of Gundren's here. So just
Sildar kind of looks, says, "Elmar, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where's Gundren? We got a little worried. You guys are running a little late." Sildar says, "We were ambushed by goblins, and these fine folks that Gundren hired were able to save me, and unfortunately Gundren was shipped off to Cragmaw Castle." And Elmar's face just kind of drops, like, "Oh no. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're gonna set up shop," says Sildar. Sorry, my voices aren't too different between these two. He says Sildar says we're gonna set up shop. I got some other business to attend to in town, but I'm gonna let my friends here kind of get used to the
Yeah.
town, see if they can't help anybody around. But the wagon is delivered if you want to start unloading it. And Elmar kind of looks back and he says, thank you. Ander, Thistle, go start unloading the wagon." You see two like young clerks, just young human clerks, look like they're in their late teens. They say, "Right away, Elmar," and they head out and they go to start unloading the cart.
well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Sorry again we were late, but things to attend to.
Well, no, that's
Sildar.
okay, but you are due payment, so let me take care of that for you. And he kind of
Ah.
pulls out a pouch of gold. He says, "Here's hold on, here's 60 gold pieces."
All right. Thank you, friend. Be sure to split it up evenly to everyone involved.
Yep. And so just to make a note now, once you all get back together, it'll be 15 gold a person.
Yep.
Thank you again for bringing these, and thank you for telling me of Gundren. I really hope you guys can rescue him. He's a friend. And I was very excited to hear about his new business venture, so...
Well, we're gonna do what we. It's kind of a big deal from.
Quillen
So-
walks into Barthen's provision.
He's another one of ours. Traveled with us the last couple of days. Alamar, was it?
Elmar, yes.
Ah, Quillen, Alamar, Quillen.
Elamar.
Elmar.
Hello. Oh, I am sorry. Elmar. Hello.
Ah, don't get many elves around here.
I don't appreciate that racist attitude.
Well, I didn't intend for it to be racist. I'm just saying we don't see many elves.
Well, we exist just the same as you.
Quillen.
Yes, I'm happy
Just
to
an
see
honest.
you.
It was just an honest comment, man. No need to get up his case.
I apologize. I meant no offense.
How long has it been since you've been in a proper city, Elmar?
I walk forward and I put a hand on Quellen and say, Quellen, it's okay. It's they're
just
far away from a city.
Yeah, the closest big city is Neverwinter, and I honestly haven't been there in 10 plus years. I'm quite old.
Obviously. And I walk out.
Elmar's kind of like, okay.
I step forward and I say, I'm so sorry for our companion. He's a little old and cranky.
Yeah, not too little rough around the edges, I'd say. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Either
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah. I'll just. Well. Is there anything you need help with? Anything else we can do for you while I'm here? Or...
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I guess business is going okay, if you're talking about helping, right? And but I'll tell you what, that these damn red brands, they're making it really hard on everyone around here. They're shaking down the businesses. Like I got shook down just last week, and
Red brand.
they're flouting the town master's authority. I just, yeah.
What's up? What are these red band bandits or
So
what?
it's out of character. It's red brands. REDBRANDS. Red brands. One word.
Red brand.
Yep, red brands. Or red brand. Yeah.
And
Anyway,
what's this red brand? What?
some thug group that showed up a couple months ago. I don't know where they came from. They just showed up, and they've been harassing the town, and the town master won't do anything about it.
Who is the town master?
Town master is Harbin Wester. Harbin Wester is the town master. He's a good man, truly. I just don't think he's got. He's not quite. He doesn't have the oomph to stand up to them. But they've been bothering a lot of the businesses, and we are a small frontier town, so any business is good. So to be shook down and all that is just. It's been rough.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have... I know you just were shook down and you probably don't have much, but do you have any knowledge of who they're working for? Are they just a random group? Are they mercenaries or just bullies looking for easy prey?
The only thing that I really know about them is that they frequent the Sleeping Giant. It's a bar towards Tressendar Manor in the east of town. I don't really know much about who they work for or where they came from. We just know that they have shown up and they have been a terror. So if you're looking to help out or do something, I mean that's always an option. Like I said, they frequent the Sleeping Giant, but I wouldn't be one to go in there. I'll tell you that.
Do you know how many are in their group? Are there many or just a few?
Well, if you look around outside, you'll probably see a couple of them. They seem like a decent-sized group.
All right.
Well,
Thank
thanks
you.
for the heads up.
Absolutely. So as you guys are kind of wrapping up conversation, and we'll come back. I do want to give Quellen an opportunity because he's traveling around. So you said you head towards the Shrine of Luck?
Absolutely.
All right. So as you kind of come into town, right, and you see all kinds of different people. You see children, women and children. You see all kinds of people. You see people. You see what look like mercenary types wearing red capes or whatever, red outfits. That doesn't necessarily mean anything to you right now. Just explaining. But they're not paying you any attention. You end up arriving at a shrine. It's a small shrine made of stones that looks like it may have been taken from nearby ruins, and it looks like it's dedicated to some particular goddess of some kind. And as you approach, you see another young, what appears to you to be a young elf, who seems to be sitting there tending to the shrine.
Luck be a lady.
She kind of stirs because she didn't know you were there. Oh, hello. Who are you? Have you come to pay homage to Tamora, the goddess of luck and good fortune? God, I sound stupid when I echo.
The name's Quellen Ardenfell. I come to pay tribute to the goddess of luck. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Sister Garrely. Garrely? I don't know how to say it, so I'm going with Garrely. Thank you, Adelia, for the female voice. I appreciate the compliment.
It really, honestly, it's just the less scratchy goblin voice.
I know, right?
Sister Garrely, I
Yes.
appreciate your existence, but I must pray in my own way.
Oh,
Please leave me.
of course, of course. If you need anything, just let me know.
And Quillen just gives her a half side eye, like, get the fuck out of
She just kind of steps off to the side so you can. She goes up towards like a house to the northeast of the shrine and just kind of hangs by the porch for a second while you have your moment.
here. And I put 10 gold on the.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Oh shit, I gotta detract 10 gold from me.
So you put the 10 gold down, you say your prayer. You don't necessarily feel anything. No funny. Still playing with a dog. You don't have any funny feelings or whatever, but you feel like you may have been heard. After you have done your prayer, what do you do?
I remain prone in my.
Okay, so some time passes, and she ends up walking back over to you. She says, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just been a moment, and I wanted to come back and make sure everything was okay. You seem the adventurous sort. Look like you've seen some battle in your days.
I may have.
Well, I too was an adventurer once, until I took an arrow to the knee, and I'm just kidding.
And then did you end up in Phandalin
Well,
or Whiterun?
But we'll say she says, well, I work for an organization known as the Harpers. We're just a scattered network of adventurers and spies who advocate for equality and covertly oppose the abuse of power. We tend to aid the weak and the poor and the oppressed. I report to my superiors pretty often here in the town of Phandalin. I actually have a delicate mission that my superiors would like me to complete, but I'm not quite the adventurer sort anymore, so I was looking for some people who might be willing to do it. Would that perhaps pique your interest?
Perchance, I may have some who might be willing to participate.
Oh.
What is it you're proposing?
Oh, yes, absolutely, if you wouldn't mind taking it back to your group. Recently, my superiors, they charged me, like I said, with a delicate mission. They want me to persuade a banshee. Her name is Agatha, to answer some questions
I'm
about
sorry. No, I'm out. I'm not dealing with banshees.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess let me, it's again, Agatha, banshee stuff, spellbook, questions to answer.
No, I will not deal with banshees. I've had my fill with banshees in my past. I will not deal with them.
Well,
Do you have anything else for me?
Well, if I might just elaborate a little bit. This banshee in particular is not.
I will not deal with banshees.
Very well. I don't have anything else then, and she's just kind of like, kind of starting to have enough of your shitty attitude. So she's kind of just like, okay, well, if your group or you decide differently, just come and see me. I'm here. Have a good one. And she walks off. She grabs the 10 gold and walks off.
I paid that 10 gold to my goddess, Timora!
Yes, and Timora expects me to maintain this shrine, and it ain't free. She walks into her house, or what you would think is her house.
Good riddance to you, and I walk off.
Okay, so now we're gonna scene cuts back to the rest of the group. What have you guys done now that you've learned about the red brands? What are you guys doing? Adelia, you said you were playing with a dog?
Yes, woof.
Did I say there was a dog? I'm confused.
No, I found one in the ether and brought it in.
Okay.
She
Okay.
just summoned a creature.
Summoned creature.
That was that.
Fair enough. All right. So what are you guys doing?
So Leon kind of thinks to himself primarily about the red brand. Just kind of like, well, at least now we know some people not to mess with. Appreciate that. What kind of things do you sell here, by the way? Seem to have a lot of goods. What do you do here?
I just sell a bit of this, a bit of that, mostly adventuring gear. And you look around and you can see he's got arrows and crossbow bolts. He's got like makeshift staves and stuff. He's just got like adventuring gear.
Well, if ever I have any need of a little bit of this or a little bit of that, I'll be here. Nice to meet you.
Does he have any spices of any kind? Do you have any spices of any kind, Bothran?
Oh, good idea. Yeah, do you?
Hold,
Yeah,
please.
Leon actually perks up at the idea of that.
Yeah, I have a few spices. It's not necessarily what we always carry around, but I have some spices I can sell you for sure. What are you looking for?
Well, some salt and pepper, and maybe a little bit of rosemary and thyme. Things to make rabbit taste mighty, mighty juicy and delicious.
Oh, I think I can do something for that. At this point, the two young helpers come in, because they've finished unloading. Before we address your spices issue, they kind of come in and say, Elmer, or Elmar, rather. There were what looked like a bunch of goblin weapons in there. Was that part of the...
Those are mine. Those are mine. I had a thing I was going to take those. I'll take those out for myself here in a bit. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. All right, as long as we don't have to get them.
Yeah, no,
And
that
Elmar
was me.
says, Elmar, sorry, I keep throwing up his name. Elmar says, if you guys go in the back, grab some of them spices, a little thyme, rosemary. I know we have some. Elmo, no. So they go in back and they start. You kind of hear some clattering and stuff as they put things together. And after a minute or so, they come out and they have a couple jars, like tiny jars of the spices that you were looking for. So I've got salt and pepper here. I've got a little thyme and rosemary. Don't have much of it, but you're welcome to have. You're welcome to have all this for 1 gold piece.
Okay. How much was that? You cut out.
1 gold piece.
1 gold piece seems kind of steep, but okay.
So the thing is that I don't like using silver, copper, platinum.
Okay. It's good. It's good.
That's why, like, for me, like, 1 gold is cheap, right? So,
right.
Unless you all want to use the silver and stuff, then I am happy to oblige. I just personally hated always tracking it separately.
It's okay. It's okay.
What time of day are we at right now?
So at this point, we'll say it's late afternoon. 3 o'clock. There's enough time in the day for you guys to visit a number of places, 2 or 3 different places, before it's time to retire.
So we've
go right ahead.
only visited Barthen's provisions at the point.
This portion of the group has. You've gone to the town green, you've gone to Barthen's, you've gone to the shrine where you had quite the interesting interaction. So I'm tracking kind of it all in my head. I'll let you guys know when it's time for bed.
All right.
So what are you guys doing? So you're good with the 1 gold piece?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so he passes that over to you. And you now have those items to make rabbit or deer or whatever taste better.
All right, wonderful. Do you know where I could get a fine rapier?
A rapier? Yes, actually, I think you'll want the Lion Shield Coaster. She's the only one, the proprietor there. She's the only one that sells weapons in town, and she has a decent selection. Her name is Lanine Greywind. It's to the south. You'll see blue roof just towards the town green, and you'll see it there. It's right across from the town master's hall. Can't miss it.
So the lion
Lion Shield Coaster.
All right.
That's something
Thank
to go
you.
visit. Well, like I said, if I have any need for this and that, I'll be here. Know where to go. It was nice to meet you, Emma.
Oh,
Pleasure is
Elmar,
mine.
I'm so sorry. Just for time's sake, can I purchase like 5 more days of rations?
Sure. 5 more days of rations will run you 2 gold pieces.
I'll
Okay.
do the same.
2 gold pieces.
Yep.
I mean, 3 gold pieces for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Why me?
Just joke. Just joke. All right,
Oh,
Adalia, are you getting anything?
Adalia has been left alone,
Oh,
forgotten where people have gone. So she just threw herself down on the ground and just cloud walked.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, because we had Quellen who left, right? Because you came in, you apologized, and then we went to him. We came back, so you haven't, unless you told me otherwise, you haven't left this group. So you went outside, basically, and just kind of laid down? Outside of Barthen's?
Never went to Barthen's.
I thought you did go to Barthen's.
No, we just clarified that earlier that I did not go to Barthen's because I stayed back with Quellen to keep an eye on him,
Right.
and then I lost him
Oh, you lost him. I
before
thought
he
that...
got to Barthen's. Yeah.
If you were in the town green, I think you would have heard him argue with the priest. S.
Oh, that might be right.
You know, that's kind of right in front of you.
Right in front of my face, can't see the forest through the trees.
There's no
Yeah,
tree.
so
It's
he
just a
would've been-
town green, so...
No, that was a joke.
I'm debating whether you could have heard or not. I'm gonna say no. It's a busy town street. That's downtown, right? Town green, plenty of children and stuff running around. You didn't hear him argue, but okay, you are out there and you're kind of cloud watching, so that's where you are. Are you gonna continue to do that, or are you gonna go off and do something? Try to find everybody. What are you doing?
I know we're all gonna meet at the inn at like sundown, so I guess I can just take some time to meditate.
Okay, all right. Quellen, not Quellen. Leon and Myra, you two are heading toward Lion Shield.
I would like to. Would you care to join me, Leon?
Oh, yeah. No, I just thought I saw a smithy here a second ago. Hold on one second.
Okay,
He
we
picks
can go
up
there
all of
first.
Yeah, no. He picks up all of the goblin weapons, right? And I'm pretty sure they're just trash iron, but still some. And kind of like it takes him a while to kind of organize it so it's in a neat pile, but he kind of looks at them
You're cutting in and out there, man.
again. All right, is that better?
Yep. And
All
thank
right.
you, Quellen. I was just gonna ask. Okay, so you head over to the smithy.
All right. Yeah, go into the smithy and do I see anyone outside doing anything?
Yeah, you see kind of this older human individual, white hair, white like goatee beard, and he's shirtless in a blacksmith's robe, whatever, working on knocking out some iron rings and stuff.
And I just kind of like wait for him to kind of catch his attention. Give him.
Is that Irano?
I don't know, is it? You're not
Just kind
currently
of wave
there.
him down eventually.
Okay, so he kind of looks up. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. My name's Leon, little man, and we came traveling down not too long ago. We just got into town. Along our travels, we got ambushed by goblins, as such does, and I got some of their iron. I was wondering if you'd be interested in it.
Can
Take it off my.
always use iron. Let me take a look at it.
Oh, well, here you are. I
Takes-
hand him all the bits.
How many did
Again,
you
I
have?
don't know how.
So there were 7 goblins.
Yeah.
So like 4 short bows, and like 3 scimitars.
Yeah.
Did you grab
I'm
just the
like, I just,
scimitars, or did you grab them all?
I grabbed anything that was metal.
Okay, so
I
just the
didn't
3
care about the short
scimitars
swords.
then. Okay. Kind of looks at him. He's like, "Yeah, you can definitely tell these are goblin quality." Well,
Yeah, no, where I'm from, metal goes a long way. It doesn't matter what quality it is. So,
sure,
I just figured it'd be interesting.
sure. I can do 7 gold pieces for the lot.
Right, that's not bad. I can do that.
All
I mean,
right.
like seven more than I had before.
I can appreciate that logic. Here you go. He gives you 7 gold pieces.
All right, my thanks.
Well,
And a question for you.
Yes.
How are you with making weapons of specific make?
I don't really focus too much on the weapons.
Is there someone who does? Is it that what was it the Elma said? Myra, Lion Shield.
The Lion Shield.
Yeah.
Her name was I'm smart, so I remember things. Leonon Greywind. Leonon
Yeah.
Greywind.
Lanine
Is she a
Greywind.
weapons?
Lanine.
Lanine.
She
Is
doesn't
Lanine
make the
a weapon?
weapons, but she does sell them. So she's going to be your best bet. She gets shipments every now and then. Again,
Alright.
we're not much for weapons. You think we would be, but we're not. I
Yeah,
unfortunately do not make weapons. I make like mining gear, stuff like that.
What time
Well,
of day
at
are
least
we
I
at
now
right
I know
now?
where to go whenever I need some mining
3:30.
gear.
Not much has time passed. I'm coming. I'm gonna be coming to you in a minute, Quellen.
Yeah, well, either way, thank you for the business. Like I said, always a use for iron. Doesn't matter where you get it from. You have yourself a good day.
Thank you. You too. You too. And with that, the scene we're gonna cut to Quellen. Sorry guys, got to manage all of you being split up. So
It's all
I know-
good. Sorry, Myra, for taking that. We're going to Lion Shield next.
Oh, you're fine.
So
Not
we're gonna
worried.
backtrack just a second, Quellen. We're gonna cut to when you're at Adamath Orchard, just because things are happening. But I know your character is bored and moving quickly. So as you let's see here. So as you're kind of now, explain to me, were you going towards like the house that's there, or were you just kind of like checking out the orchard area?
Well, after I left the Shrine of Luck, I continued on towards the town green, and then I wandered into this orchard, and I didn't really see anything, I assume.
Okay, so you actually did see some stuff. You actually see kind of a fit-looking, silver-haired half-elf male. It's a male. And he's kind of tending to the orchard, like pulling down apples and stuff. And as you're kind of sitting there watching, he kind of turns around and catches eye of you, and he's like, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?" I don't have that many voices, guys.
That's fine. Don't worry about it, man.
Yes. Hello there. I am not of this town. And that's my cat yelling at you. But to the point as to what I was going to say, I hear there are some strange happenings in this town. Have you heard anything of it?
Strange happenings. Not really sure who you talk to, and that's the GM saying that. Not sure who you talk to, but we'll roll with it. He says, "Well, there's these red brands. They're kind of causing some trouble. I'd love to see a group of adventurers teach them a fucking lesson."
I can't say that I've heard anything about red brands, but a close acquaintance of mine, Sildar, said something about this Irano character, a member of the Lords Alliance, coming to this town. Have you heard of anyone coming from the Lords Alliance to this town?
I have. I've heard of Arano. He did show up. I got to meet him for. I never really met him. I just heard about him. But he disappeared.
What happened to him?
let me finish, son. He disappeared, about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, over near Tressendar Manor. Not sure what happened to him. Like I said, I never met him. That's just what I heard. But I did stand up to the Red Brand's leader once, since his name's Glassstaff. Maybe he knows something. If you can chance a meeting with him.
Whoa. Okay, wait. So you said this is me talking to the GM. There's a leader of the.
Yes, he said that he once stood up to the leader of the Red Brands. Glassstaff is his name, or its name rather. He didn't specify. And that Arano disappeared near Tressendar Manor. He just made those 2 statements.
Did I ask this guy his name yet?
No, we didn't. You didn't quite get to that. He just kind of came up and asked him, like, "What do you know? What's going on?" You never asked his name.
I'm really good at this. No, I'm just going to say thank you for this information and politely.
Oh, well, before you leave, I mean, he catches you for your attention. Well, if you can't take care of the Red Bands, could you? I do have something else that I might be able to. That might pique your interest if you look like the adventuring type. If you hear my plea.
Was it the flowers in my hair that drew your attention?
As an adventurer, not really.
Well, in that case, I'm not interested.
All right. Well, have a good day then.
Wait. What was it? What do you need?
Well, I've heard some stories from some of the prospectors that in the hills northeast of Phandalin, someone's been digging around in some ruins known as Old Owl Well. A little more disturbing is that several of these prospectors have reported being chased from the area by undead. So if you can spare the time, I would definitely pay anything you needed or try and help you out in a favor or something. If you could investigate it, I'd like to know a little more about that. I was a fighter back in the day, so used to work in the lands of the Dragon Coast before retiring. So I'd like to know if there's some undead causing trouble. It's about a two-day march northeast of Phandalin to see who's up there and what they're doing.
What's in it for me?
He had mentioned that he could pay you for your troubles or owe you a favor.
No, I know. I'm just deciding exactly what I want to do.
Oh no, Quillen is totally trying to figure out how he can manipulate his friends to do the work for him so that he can.
Gotcha.
Is that all we are? Dollar signs to you?
Absolutely, but you don't know that.
Right. Well, I can give your group about 600 gold for the information. I have some people that I know.
Did you just say 600 gold?
Yeah, I did.
Sold. I will do whatever it is you just asked for 600 gold.
Yeah, I've got some connections at the Phandalin Miners Exchange to the south of town, and they really want to know, so the money will be coming from them and me together as we try to figure this out. So any information, and we'll pay you handsomely for it. We do appreciate it.
All right, so the quest that you just gave to me was something that I didn't hear, but I give 600 gold, right?
Yes, but don't you want the details? Do I need to go over them again?
I would like to hear the deals again, yes.
Okay, well, as I stated, I have heard stories from prospectors out in the hills northeast of Phandalin that someone has been digging around in the ruins known as Old Owl Well. Several of these folks have come back reporting that they've been chased out of the area by undead, which is very concerning for us. Undead are obviously not good.
And you said 600 gold.
Yes, I said 600 gold.
Okay, continue.
If you all will look into it, that will be your reward. And then it's about a 2-day march northeast of Phandalin. Do you have a map? I can show you where it's at.
Yes, 2-day march, map ahead, and you said 600 gold again.
Yes, 600 gold. Do you have a map so I can show you where this is?
I have a map somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. But you said 600 gold?
Do you want me to make it 200, like 600 gold? Why is that so difficult to figure out?
I accept your contract. Random figure in the
Yeah, my name is Darren Edermath. I own this orchard.
I appreciate your attempt at establishing rapport, but yes, you are a random figure. I accept.
He's just like he can't believe he just can't believe what he's hearing. Like he can't decide if he likes you or wants to shove a sword in your gut. Like he really can't tell because he was a fighter in the past, so he's definitely got some spunk about him. But he's just like, well, again, the name's Darren and you are, so I know.
Quillen, the person solving your problem.
Okay, Quellen, 600 gold if you can bring me back any information. So
I
preferably
return to the
tangible
group.
information.
My friends, I've just accepted a contract for 200 gold.
Holy shit, you jumped really fast ahead. Okay, so your interaction ends, and you said you headed towards the town green, correct?
Sorry.
Yeah, back towards the group.
Okay, so you're heading towards the town green where Adalia is sitting, and so you arrive to see Adalia. Do you tell her about the mission?
Oh, tell whom?
Adalia.
Oh, no, I'm not telling Adelia shit.
Adalia,
Thanks, dude.
Adalia, do you do anything upon seeing him arrive back into the town green?
Oh, good. I found him. Thank God he's not dead. I'm gonna stand up and ask him what he's been up to.
I have found a puppy, and I have made friends with this puppy. His name was Hubert.
So, wait, where is the puppy?
No, I'm sorry, Herbert.
You speak of this puppy, and yet I see no puppy, and now I am sad.
Why?
It's a sad tale. I do not want to recount it.
Okay. Do you want to go meet up with the others? I think we've kind of been apart for a hot minute.
I just fuck off towards the Stonehill Inn.
Jesus Christ, this dude is just being an asshole.
He's used to being alone, so he's not used to dealing with others.
Bitch,
so
you ain't
he just
special,
fucks off
so is
towards-
she.
the two loners trying to hang out, and it's just not working out too well. So all right, so Quellen, he fucks off to the Stonehill Inn. But as you do head towards there, Adalia, are you following him, or are you just kind of walking in that direction? Just so I know.
Yeah, she'll follow him.
Okay, you all kind of run into each other in the center of town. Just wanted to make sure you were going with. So you're all in the center of town. You've met up.
Quellen, Adalia! Leon and I have discovered that there's a a place called the Lion's Shield Coaster, and it has weapons we can buy. So I want to go get a rapier to be a bit more in my element. I mean, this short spear is nice, but it's not my preferred weapon.
Well, either of you want to join us, or are you gonna keep doing your own thing?
I'll go with you guys. I could look probably for some new arrows.
All right. Well, they said it was just down this way.
Quellen, are you going with him or continuing towards the inn?
Quellen looks for a beer at the Stonehill Inn.
Oh, well, as you walk off, Leon's gonna call out and gonna be like, "Hey, Quillen, you want anything? Shiny dagger? Something?
Wait, there are weapons?
Yeah, if you take the cotton out of your ears and pay attention, yeah, we're going to go get some steel. You interested?
Quellen joins the party for
All right.
weapons.
Here we are, all four of us again. Go on in.
All right. You guys head down. Again, Myra and Leon, you guys were told what it looks like. So it's this building.
Blue roof.
Blue roof, right there. You guys are on this map, right? Okay, yes, you are. So it's here. So as you guys head inside, let me pull up my description of this place. Hanging above the front door of this, what appears to be a modest trading post, is a sign shaped like a wooden shield, and on that shield is a blue lion. Which has been painted on.
You guys, we saw that.
Yes, we did.
Where?
I love how fucking
When
quick
we
that
were-
was. Oh god, we've seen that before.
We saw that when we raided the Bugbear's place with the goblins.
The bitch that I shot that I shouldn't have.
Ah, yeah, him. You saw that symbol?
Yeah, I was on all the boxes there.
Ah. Best not mention that. Let's
I
let's
want
go
you to
on in.
sell this frog. Should I not sell the frog? Did I find the frog?
How
And-
dare you!
You found the frog
Sell
just among.
pervert.
You found the frog amongst the loot, but it wasn't necessarily part of the supplies.
Oh, don't worry, Quellen. I won't sell him, and I'll put it back into my pocket.
Yeah, all the supplies boxes that you found were just that they were boxes. The rest of the stuff that you had around was just like junk stuff, and you happened to find that. Like
Okay.
they were sealed crates or whatever.
All right. So
Right then, we're on our way, yeah.
I'll open the door.
All right. So as you open the door, you kind of walk in. You can see again. This is like a trading post, so a lot of the same similar things that you see in Barthen's are here. Maybe just a little bit better quality. You know, it looks a little nicer. But you see, you see what behind the counter. You see a fairly younger-looking human woman, and she looks up and she says, "Ah, what can I do for you?"
You wouldn't happen to be Lenine, would you?
Goddamn right I am. What can I do for you?
Well, means we're in the right place. I have a friend here, Miss Myra here, who's interested in perusing a weapon.
Don't see a lot of gnomes around here. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm looking for a rapier.
You will address her as the Lady Myra.
Quellen, will you quit it?
I'm smiling at him, and Quellen, you can dress me as any way you want. Lady Myra is just fine.
Thanks for the clarification. She just kind of looks at Quellen like, not sure how I think about you.
And I'm trying to settle the tension. It's okay, Quellen.
She doesn't look tense or anything. She's kind of giving him a look like, okay.
Okay. And do you have anything? And then also, do you have any nice daggers or any magic items in your?
Yeah, well.
Because we are adventurers and just always looking for things to help us on our way.
You know what? That's completely understandable. Can confidently tell you I have some supplies, but I do not sell them to just anybody. And I don't know if you're a threat to this town, so I'm not gonna
Well, we were
sell.
hoping.
I won't sell the weapons. I'm happy to sell you adventuring gear, but the weapons are off limits until I know you're not a threat to this town. You probably heard
Oh,
about the red brands, and need to know you're not in league with them. And well, I just met you about 3 seconds ago, so.
Oh
uh,
well, that's I just kind of tap Lady Myra on the shoulder and just kind of give her a look. Well, completely understandable. Um, is there any particular way we can prove we're not with them? We just came in. Do you know Sildar by any chance or Gundren?
I do. I know them both.
All right. Well, they can vouch for us. I mean, they met all four of us over in Winterfell not too long ago.
Never
and we
winter.
are working.
Never, never Winterfell.
Never winter.
That stuck in
Right.
my head.
It's all good.
Sorry. Um, sorry. And we just came into town. Sildar was with us, so we haven't been here. He can vouch for us, I'm sure about that.
Sure he could.
Oh,
I'm sure he could, but I believe more in actions. So vouchers don't mean
We
too
did
much
kill
to me.
a bunch of goblins. If
It's always good helping out the town. Wait.
yeah,
She kind of like double thing, like double back or whatever. Goblins. You find anything with that symbol on it? She
yes,
kind of
we
gestures
did.
to like a box with the blue lion symbol on it.
Yes, we did. It was in the Cragmaw Hideout. It's like this little cave. We were ambushed by, and I tell her the story.
Okay. She just kind of stops. She's like, "Well, shit." And I'm assuming you described to her where where it all is and everything.
Yeah, I do. I
You know
will.
what? That'll do it for me. Thank you very much for that. She hands you a bag. She's like, you know what? You were honest and forthcoming. Here's 50 gold, and I'll help you out however I can. You want those weapons?
Yes, I would.
Like,
I
because
would be
it takes some
very.
time to describe the story. So she definitely is.
Yeah.
She understands what you're saying, and she's very impressed. And she realizes, with you coming forth with that honesty, she's and telling her where the goods are instead of like keeping them for yourself or telling her to fuck off because she won't sell, things like that. She changes her tune a little bit and realizes, you know what, I think I can trust these people. So she's going to award you the 50 gold pieces for letting her know where those supplies are, because they are quite important to her. And then she is willing to sell to you now any weapons that you might
Miss
want.
Lunane,
Yeah, what can I do for you?
do you perhaps have a longbow for sale?
I do.
What would I have to pay in exchange for the short bow?
Exchange for the short bow. Well, let me think about that here for a second. She kind of pulls out like a logbook of sales and stuff, and is kind of looking back on previous sales and all that. You said you had a short bow.
That's what I'm offering, yes.
With the trade-in value of a short bow, let me see your short bow. You hand her your short bow.
I do.
She takes a look at it. It's actually pretty good condition. Good job. I'll give you full trade value for that. 25 gold pieces for a longbow with the trade.
Sold! You are fleeced! Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. So I get your longbow now, yes?
That's how this works. So she goes in the back and she takes your short bow, and then she comes out with a long bow and hands it to you. It's really good condition. Like it's not in janky condition or anything. It's definitely worth its gold. And you may now add. Are you familiar with how to add gear?
No.
I shall do it for you, just because it might be a little faster. So if you're cool with that, I will do that.
Yeah, and I'll do the whole gold thing.
Okay. So remove that, add a longbow, and I'll equip it for you so you can start using it. And There it is. Bam! Look at you. You got a longbow now. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. Anything else I can help with any of you with? Rest of you needed weapons, I believe you said.
DM, am I proficient with the rapier? I thought I was, but maybe I'm not.
Checking. You are
Yeah, rapiers and martial
You're proficient with rapiers.
Okay, because I want to get that bonus.
Get that bonus.
I want to get that bonus. I will take your finest rapier, my size, if you have any.
Oh, yeah. You know, I don't get too many weapons, but I do have some. So let me go in the back here. She comes out and she pulls out a. Oh, sorry, Adelia.
No, I'm legit just getting really tired.
Yeah, I know.
Just so I've noticed I've stopped talking as much, so don't mind me. I'm just chilling over here.
No, we're coming towards the close here. It's 10:15, so we'll wrap up here shortly. So she comes out with a rapier, and yeah, here you go. This is about the best rapier I got. Should fit you just fine. It's gonna
Thank you.
be 25 gold pieces.
And then also, could I get, how many we have? There's 4 of us. I'm going to get 8 daggers.
8 daggers. Okay.
8 daggers, if you have them.
Well, I do. Funny enough, I have a decent chunk of daggers here. Let's see, we'll give you, you're buying in bulk, so we'll give you a little discount. Additional 10 gold pieces for all 8 daggers. So 35 gold for the rapier and the 8 daggers.
All right, here you are.
Are you going to house those on yourself?
I'm giving 2 daggers to each person.
Oh, Leon refuses. He has his. He only needs.
Okay,
Thank you.
then I ask Adelia, do you want 2 daggers, Adelia?
I'm okay. I already have a couple.
Okay, I should have asked.
It's okay. I'll take some of them back.
Keep them on your own.
Quellen, do you want any daggers?
I think he's bioing.
Nope.
Oh,
Quellen takes all of the available daggers.
Okay, I give them all. Except for I want one more, so 7 daggers. So I have 2
I would
daggers.
like 8 daggers, please.
Well, she bought 8.
I bought 8, and I
would
want
like 8, please.
Okay, you want to buy another one for yourself? Says
No,
Linian.
I want the 8 that Myra bought.
Okay, I give him the extra one, and kind of shrug and go, Quellen, stop being a jackass. And I turn and ask her, one more dagger, please.
Okay. She goes in back, grabs the dagger, and gives it to you. She's like, free of charge.
Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful help.
Happy to help. If y'all need anything else, just let me know.
We will.
I have
Thank
a question.
Yeah.
But before we do, Adelia, is there anything you want to get?
Do you have any cool arrows?
Not particularly. We just got these standard fuck, what feathers go into arrows? If anyone knows, help me out.
It could be really anything. So you could like crow feathers.
Sure. Yeah, we got these cool ones that have crow feathers in them for their fetching or whatever. But other than that,
I'll take your entire stock.
I just kind of look at her and how do you plan on carrying that many arrows?
Ammunition's actually not that heavy, I don't think. Let's see. Arrows. Ammunition. Arrows. So she's got 100 arrows in stock. That will be 5 gold pieces.
Perfect. I purchased them.
All right. Are you familiar with how to add those into Beyond?
Vaguely, yes.
I
If
also
you need me to do it, let me know.
I want to give everybody 12 gold pieces to split, just so you have it, so I don't forget.
What was that, Myra? I'm sorry. I was reading.
Oh, so 12 gold pieces to split for everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna give Adelia, Leon, and Quellen 12 gold pieces.
All right, everyone, you guys have 12 gold, additional 12 gold pieces. And I don't know if you saw it in chat, Myra, but Quellen has leaned over to you and hand you 4 daggers, saying that he was hoping we could fool the human into pitying you.
Oh, okay. I did not see that.
And lucky for Quellen,
Well-
she's kind of busy tending to something else and has kind of stopped paying attention since everything seems to have been. You've all bought something, so she assumes everything's busy, or you all are all set.
Well, I just have a. I'm like, and one more thing, just a quick question, because nobody I've talked to. But have you ever heard of the place called Gildalin? Across the water?
Gildalin. She
Yeah,
thinks.
no.
I can't say I've heard of it.
Nah, it's expect you'll know it here. But from there they have this particular kind of dagger. I'm not sure if you ever heard called a sword breaker. It's a parry knife. I was wondering if you happen to obscurely have one by any chance.
I'm afraid I don't have anything that's got any kind of magic or anything like that to it.
No, it ain't magic. It's just a dagger that has serrated. It has a teeth on one end. It's used to help, well, break blows, if you will. It makes it easy to catch a sword mid swing and parry it off to the side.
Hmm.
And I was just wondering, if you happen to have one.
Sounds like an interesting weapon. Unfortunately, no, I don't.
I didn't think you would. Do you know any blacksmiths around here that are good with weapons?
Well, the only smithy we have is up over by Barthen's Provisions, and he
No,
doesn't
I
really do
spoke to-
weapons.
Yeah, no, I spoke to him already. Seems like a
Unfortunately,
nice fellow.
that's all we got. We're a mining frontier town, so he pretty much is skilled in doing that.
That's fair. Either way, I just thought I'd ask. If anyone, I'd figured at least you'd be the best chance I had. Well, my thanks anyway. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So yes, Quellen, you may make a swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Just see what you see.
Perception is going to be 17 plus 6. Oh, math. 20 something or other.
Yeah, no, you're good.
It's
You
25.
kind of look around and you can see in a covered case, right? It's not locked, but you can see she's got 2 healing potions kind of sitting there. But it's in view, like.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's work Quellen out first before you ask.
No, you're good. I completely forgot about it anyways.
So, you gonna attempt to swipe those? That is what you see.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as Leon is talking to this woman, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. Behind her, this random sound. I don't know what to say. I mean, does anybody have any ideas what I could say?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
No, no. I'm just gonna have just a random, like, the sound of a slamming door against a slamming.
Okay. And you say you do this behind her?
Yeah, behind her, like behind the counter in some back room, this loud slamming door in an attempt to distract her.
Okay. So the door to back where she keeps the weapons behind the counter does happen. You know, it's open. So you cast your illusion. Is that a verbal spell? Let me check. Verbal thing.
Yeah, it's the whole DSM thing.
It's semantic and material. Semantic means just like motions, right? V is for verbal, so you actually don't have to say anything. But do you have fleece on you?
I honestly don't know.
I'm just kidding. Well, for the sake of not getting too bogged down in the rules, we'll say you got some fleece on you. I haven't obviously cared about that before. I was just messing with you. So you cast it. It goes off. She like turns around and goes it back. Like, what the
As
hell?
soon as she turns her back, I'm going to do a sleight of hand check to try to steal one, not both, but one of the potions of healing.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
That's going to be a. Oh no.
Sorry.
Well, it's an 11.
It's okay. She rolled a natural
Would you
one.
get advantage because of the distraction?
Doesn't matter. She rolled a natural one. And her passive perception isn't that high. She's considered a commoner. So you do manage to swipe one healing potion with an 11. That natural one and her lack of passive perception helped you out there.
All right. I just turn my back and just go, wee, woo.
But with the 11, let's see. Passive. Dahlia, Leon, and Myra, you all definitely see it. You all have passive perceptions high enough to capture that. So you guys see Quellen like quickly just kind of open the case, reach in, grab, close it, and just, you know, walk off like
Somebody needs to teach that boy some manners.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Well, I'm gonna be like, well, you okay back there, Miss Lenine?
Yeah, that was weird sound. Is there anything else I can help you with? Quellen, I added that to your inventory.
Nah, either way, again, thank you for your time. I hope you figure out whatever that was.
Yeah. That's weird. Well, if there's nothing else, y'all have a good day. I'm about to close up shop. It's pretty late now. Sun's going down.
All right. I'll be seeing you. And I'm gonna look over to Myra. I'm gonna look over to Adelia with kind of a pissed look on my face, and I'm gonna follow up after Quellen.
Okay. Myra, I know you said you wanted to buy healing potions, but you forgot. Are you wanting
I
to
know.
take an opportunity?
No, seeing Quellen do that, I'm not, but I feel very guilty.
Okay. All right. So you all, Adelia, are you good? Anything you want to say or do before we leave?
Oh no, she is ready to march out with Leon.
Okay. All right, y'all march out after Quellen. Quellen, are you heading towards the end just so we know where you're going?
Absolutely.
All right.
No, as soon as we get like at least a good 20 feet from the place, I'm gonna be like, Quellen, you're back here.
Voices down, voices down. I just warn everybody, keep it down. It's late. We don't want to wake anybody. And
No, that's up to him.
What is it that you need, Leon?
What damn fool thing did you just do?
I
Saw you.
took what we needed.
I was going to get some healing potions. I can pay for them.
Of
Ain't
course
no
we
need for
can
that
pay
kind of
for
shit.
them.
Well, what do you mean? Who do you think you are?
Who do I
makes
think
you think
I
that's fine?
am?
Look, man, whoever you think you are doesn't really matter at the end of the day. That woman's making a living. What makes you think
At
it's okay
the
just to take
end
things?
of the day, at whose day does one end?
What? Okay, look, you made a comment earlier saying, a young human and all this, but you're acting like a child. All right? Think you can do shit like that and not?
You call me a child, you
Yes, I'm
young
calling you a
human.
child. All right? You've done some damn foolish things ever since we all met. Acting like, the world's out to get you for whatever goddamn reason. Well, guess what? Whatever this is, needs to stop. All right? And look, man, whatever you got going is fine. But don't go be stealing from good folk. They don't need it. I'm pretty sure in your travels, you heard something about this, like, red brand fellas messing shit up. They don't need no more trouble. So what makes you think it's okay to do what you did?
I am not stealing from those who require healing. I'm stealing for those who do need it.
What makes you need healing? We don't need it now. What if there's some innocent fella who, hurt himself in some farming act, needed that healing potion? Huh?
Okay, you caught me. I took it because it was a challenge to take it.
Oh, so using that damn foolish magic of yours, that's what that noise was, wasn't it?
Yes, that was what that magic was. That's what magic does in this realm. It fools the ignorant.
Well, you know what else fools the damn ignorant? I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Make an attack roll.
Nope, that fell off. My strength modifier?
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack, so for you it is it's just a straight 5 damage.
Yeah, but it's a 16.
That hits.
Alright, you take 5 damage, Quillen.
I do
That's
that.
No, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, that's something for the ignorant. All right, not some magic. No one to damn. Yeah, no,
At the end of this campaign, I'm gonna be a psychologist, guys.
You all need it at this point.
And I'll be like, look, man. All right, that's what foolish people get, and what you're doing is foolish.
Oh no!
Treating
I
me like that.
immediately take a strike against Leon.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Unfortunately, this is an unarmed attack because I'm not brandishing weapons. Shit, that's a 12.
Can I catch the fist?
Absolutely. However you want to do it. He misses, so however you wanna, you can describe it.
I'm gonna catch the fist, and with my strength, I stop it dead.
Adalia's also gonna try to help and essentially grapple Quellen to make sure he can't lash out again.
No. I'm gonna stop you. This is between me and him right now. I kind of took the charge on this, and I'll be like, look, man.
You stop Adalia.
No, I'm gonna kind of like hold up, like do the whole like I got this kind of like hand gesture up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Does that stop you, Adalia?
Hell no! These guys are both being stupid.
All right, go ahead and make a grapple check, which is d20 plus your strength mod, which you have 0 in, so just a straight d20.
Thank God I rolled an 18.
That'll do it. I don't think Quellen has any resistance, being that his hand's currently caught. Yeah, you successfully grapple him. So currently you are considered grappled, Quellen, which just means you have 0 movement. Continue. This is interesting.
And I'm just looking at Quillen, and I mean, like, again, who do you think you are, man? I would like to.
You are the one that has me at bay here. Who do you think I am?
What you've shown me, you've shown us. It's like I've been saying. Damn. And you know, we've been traveling together for a little bit now. A couple days we've had some scraps. And you know, me and you ain't seen that pretty good reason it's but when it comes down to it, I think our adventures ain't done. There's a lot more for us to do. And we don't need you acting doing everything on your own for yourself.
Last I saw, no one got caught taking the healing potion. It's something that we
What
could
do
use.
you call this?
You are punishing me for helping the group. I don't understand what it is your feeble human mind sees this as being useful.
This is being useful. What you did was wrong.
I'm gonna chime in and say, Quellen, it's okay. You made a mistake. There's always time to fix mistakes. And I'm gonna charm person.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Here we go. All right. So that's a save, right?
Yeah, you have to save a wisdom. Oh shoot, he's good at wisdom, isn't he?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Quellen. So
That's a contest, right?
It's my wisdom. It's 13.
yep, you're breaking her DC, her spell DC, which is 13. So roll your D20 and add a +2 is what your wisdom save is. Actually, you enroll it with advantage because you have advantage against being charmed.
It doesn't matter because that's a 14 and a 15.
No.
Is
yeah,
that adding your
breaks,
modifier?
Yeah, add in my modifier. It's
Which
14
breaks.
and a 15.
So the
Okay,
magic.
so upon hearing this, I take the healing potion that I just stole from the Lion Shield Coster and I literally throw it on the ground, break it, and I say, I did this for the group, but now none of us benefit from it. And then I just fuck off towards the town green.
You'll have to make a strength check to break out of her grapple, unless you let him go, Adelia.
Yo, I want none of that. I'm letting him go.
Okay, so you storm right off. You head over to the Stonehill Inn, and then we'll wrap up here, guys. What are the rest of you doing?
No, I'm just gonna just kind of like follow him. It's gonna be like,
I'm gonna grab Leon and say he needs some time to cool off. Let him go. Let's go back to the inn. He'll come when he's ready.
did I act too fast? Was that
We
too much?
might all have acted fast. Life we don't know about. You know, we don't. Even though we feel like we know each other, we don't know much about each other. So maybe there's something we don't know. And he did do it, even though it was wrong. It had good intentions.
Didn't sit right. Regardless, thanks for having my back, Adelia. Just sorry.
Yeah, you didn't need to hit him, though.
The heat of the moment. I
It's all that damn
Hopefully.
testosterone coming out.
yeah. I'm apologizing for it though. I mean, not to him, to the lady.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, no, let's go take care of this inn thing, get ourselves some sleep.
Okay. So you guys spend just a few moments, right? Long enough, I'll say, where Quellen can get into the inn and get himself a room and all that. So Quellen, you come into the inn. You know, it's not too busy, right? It's getting late. People are starting to go home for the night. There's a few folks hanging out, drinking some ale and whatnot, but nothing too crazy. It is an inn, not a party place. You see no sign of Sildar. Side note, he's retired for the evening already. but you see kind of a short, friendly, young-looking human male at the bar there, cleaning a glass. You approach him.
Nope, I ignore that bitch.
Okay, so where are you going?
I'm going to the corner, and hopefully waiting for someone to serve me an ale.
Just a moment. His wife kind of comes over, or I'm sure, damn it, I spoiled it. It's his wife. A woman comes over to you, a barmaid, if you will, and she says, "Hi, can I get you anything?"
Ale.
Sure, that'll be a gold piece, please.
I hand her a gold.
And she hands you. She has like a tray of ale, right? Like a couple mugs. She hands you a mug. Here you go. Anything else I can get you?
Ale.
Okay, another gold piece.
I hand her another gold piece.
She gives you one more. We do kind of have a two at a time limit sort of here. So if you need anything else, I'll just be walking around for a little bit today.
Ale.
Okay, when you finish those, just come find me or go talk to Toblin up at the bar.
All right then.
All right. At this point, you guys, the rest of the group, you guys walk in. Again, you see the same. You see this woman kind of walking away from Quellen, and you see this young-looking human up at the bar.
I'll go up to her and I'll say, "Hello. My name is the Lady Myra.
She just kind of stops suddenly, right? Because she's the barmaid. So she's like, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
Hi. Yes, we're here looking for rooms. We're with Sildar.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Just go talk to Toblin over there at the bar. He's the owner, proprietor, and whatnot. So he'll get you all set up.
Okay, thank you so much. And I saw that you were talking to our companion over there.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he didn't give you too much trouble.
Oh.
He's really nice once you get to know him. But the next few drinks are on me. So whatever he wants, you can tell me the tab and I'll pay for it later.
Okay. Are you gonna be down here for a while, or are you gonna go up to a room?
I'll probably go up to bed soon, but in the morning or I'll just give you four gold pieces for him tonight to be nice to him.
Okay, I was just laughing at Adelia. He's really nice when you get to know him. Roll deception.
I didn't see that.
I like the way you think, Adelia. So she takes the 4 gold, and now she notes that he can get 4 more drinks. So, and then she walks off. Thank you very much. I'll make sure that he gets those 4 drinks throughout the night. If he causes too much trouble, though,
that will pay for whatever and if it needs more, please tell me.
Okay, I will be sure to let Toblin know. Again, he's the owner. I'm just the worker. So, okay, bye. She walks off.
All right. We'll go up to Toblin, do the same thing.
Oh, hi friends. How can I help you?
Hello, we're with Sildar. We're looking for rooms.
Oh, absolutely. How many?
4 of us.
4 rooms.
Adelia, do you want to share a room?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll share a room, and I don't know if Leon and Quellen can share, so I guess 3 rooms.
I don't. 3, and I'll take care of my.
Okay.
Quellen.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, nope. So the way it works, it's a gold per night. That includes the room and, of course, complimentary breakfast and whatnot in the morning. So you definitely eat some food whilst you're here. Your day's worth of food, I guess I should say. So, yeah, just one night?
I don't know how long we're staying. Do you know how long we're staying? Adelia, Leon?
I don't know. How about this? I'll pay you 2 gold for 2 gold for 4 gold for 2 rooms. And if we're gonna stay any longer, I'll just add another gold to it, so that way we have at least a day, so that it's solid.
That sounds good, friend. Don't worry. If you don't pay me, I'll come looking for you. He kind of says in like a joking manner. He's not like distrusting or whatever. He's just making a joke.
Yeah, no. And I make it a point to be fine, so Here you are. I gave him 4 pieces of gold.
All right, here you go. He gives you a key to a room. Rooms are just up the stairs there. We only have about 6 rooms, so we're a small frontier town, right? So your friend Sildar's in one, so feel free to take this one over here. He just explains which one your key works for.
Okay. And did I give the gold to the barmaid or to him?
You gave the gold to the barmaid to cover
Okay.
Quellen's drinks.
And I'm gonna tell him that I did that and give him the money for me and Adelia's rooms.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So another 4 gold.
And room. So
I'm
another
assuming
4.
you're doing the same time period as.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. He's like, yep. Just another 4 gold for the 2 ladies in the 1 room, please.
I kind of take I kind of like pat, or I kind of look as well. I myself, I'm gonna go get me a drink at. Was it the Sleeping Giant? Myra.
Leon, let's rest
Myra?
tonight. If
Myra, I'm only gonna be there for about an hour. Gonna do anything. Just want to see.
Quellen perks up upon hearing Leon say "sleeping giant."
And I'm like I said, I'm just saying to Myra, I'm foolish. I just want to see what. Once I had my fill, I'll go and get some.
I'm going to make a sneak check to try to follow Leon and his foolish.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a stealth check.
That's before I left. Like before I left, not expecting him to follow, so order of operations here. I'm gonna once I kind of give Lady Myra kind of like a smile, and you can insight check it, and I will tell you right now the truth.
Okay. Are you trying to be deceiving?
No, not at all. But I'm just saying, he's being forthright and on.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna walk up to Quillen, give him space, but he's gonna flick the key over to him. He's just gonna be like, well, it's the one up the stairs, second door on your left. Have a good night. He walks.
Okay. And Adelia and Myra, are you guys heading upstairs for the night?
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, Adelia?
Adelia actually was gonna go sit near Quellen, like near enough to know that obviously she's sitting with him, but she wasn't gonna look at him or speak to him or anything, just kind of be there if he needed her, I guess. Because the amount of times she wished someone would come after her when she was angry and no one did, she kind of doesn't want to do that to him.
Okay. All right. So Myra, then you head up and you retire for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Then Adelia, you go and sit near. Well, I guess again, order of operations. So do you immediately try to follow him, Quellen? Because he threw the key to you and everything. So did you say anything to him?
Quellen, upon hearing Leon say "sleeping giant," perks up and intensely watches him. And if he makes a move towards the door, he's going to stand up and follow.
So he did. He came over to you. He threw you the key, saying it's the room top of the stairs, second on your left, and then he walked out.
Okay, I would follow him and attempt to follow him in such a way that he doesn't see me.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check. And then Adelia, while he's doing that, make a stealth check. Let's see the result of that first. Because you're currently, Adelia, in order of operations here, you're talking to Myra, and this is all kind of happening. So what'd you get, Quellen?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. All right. So you sneak out and follow behind, not obviously right behind him, within a stealthy enough distance. Leon, you're not obviously actively looking for anybody. You're just heading towards Sleeping Giant. So passive perception, he beat it, so you do not know he's following you. And Adelia, as you turn around after talking to Myra, again, not actively looking, you see that Quellen is gone.
Oh, well, then I guess it's good night for me.
Okay. So you change your mind, you go upstairs with Myra then.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, and I'm not gonna run around town searching for someone who's gonna be super ungrateful for me trying to help anyway.
Okay. All right. Then you both head up and you guys retire for the evening. I think we have just enough time for me to go through what you two are going to do with that sleeping giant, and then we'll call it a night. So you head down. Leon Barthen told you, Elmar told you that it was towards the east end of town near Tresendar Manor. Wow, I can't talk. As you kind of start heading towards that way, right, you can see this big hill in front of you, and at the top of the hill is this like tattered, wrecked manor. But it's a pretty tall hill, like it goes up a ways. But as you kind of come up, you see on the left, you see like this. Let me get my description of the sleeping giant. You kind of see this rundown. It looks like a rundown tap house. It's dirty. Looks like it's just like a watering hole type of thing. That's is there. You don't see too many people out and about there. But you see kind of like you don't see anybody standing outside either, right? What do you do?
I kind of go ahead and make my way to it. There's obviously a sign.
Yeah, there's a sign that says the sleeping giant.
Leon kind of goes ahead and up and then, like opens the door. I'm guessing it opens the door.
Yep.
Do I? All right, I open it up and what do I see as I let myself in?
So as you walk in, again, it's this rundown, dirty place, right? It's nothing too great. As you walk in, you see like 3 or 4 patrons and the barmaid, or not the barmaid, but appears to be the bar person up front, right? The 4 patrons kind of turn around and all look at you. You see them. They're human folks. They're wearing red capes, red shirts or whatever. It's all the same, like red cape, and they just kind of look at you. You know, the sleeping giant gets a ramshackle tap room at the end of town, and as you walk in, one of the thugs kind of spits at the ground at you. Well, look at this little pack of little puppies, and he says, "Pack." Shit, I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I'm tired. He just says, well, look at this lost little puppy. What do you want, puppy? Come to bark at us.
Nah, I didn't come to bark. I'm new here, and I was just wondering, do you guys have an extra seat for a drinking buddy?
Kind of looks you over. Definitely not interested in you. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, how about if I sweeten the deal? Next round of drinks is on me.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, nope. That is a 4.
Kind of looks at you. He says, sorry. He says, how about I make you? Well, how about I sweeten the deal for you? Pulls out his short sword. You don't leave, I'll remove your head from your body.
Just then, Quellen is going to kick in the door of the sleeping giant.
And to be fair, I was just about to say, Quellen, about this time, you've probably caught up and probably heard some of this if you didn't come inside right away.
No, I mean, I don't think he'd heard I whispered. I don't think he'd hear it. And I got this.
He heard it.
I guess he's going to do what he's going to do. Shit.
He is. So, I'm sorry, there was a lot of talking. What did you say you were doing, Quellen?
Quellen kicks open the door, and just as soon as he kicks open the door, he casts Minor Illusion to create a bugbear in the form of Clarg, just in front of Leon.
Okay.
And as he creates the form of Clarg in front of Leon, he says, in a very much so wizard form, "Run, you fool!" And he just fucks off towards the stone hill.
Wait, where does he fuck off to? I'm sorry. You said
Oh, I kick open the door. I cast minor illusion
Yep.
to create a bugbear in the center of the room in front of Leon, and then I literally just run out the door towards the Stonehill Inn.
Okay. Good Jesus
That doesn't-
Christ.
Oh
Alright,
man,
what do
that
you
would have
do?
been
So
fun.
that happens, right? Pops up. Clark just pops up. Did Clark say anything?
Can't say it.
Minor illusion is visual or auditory only, so I only had the ability to create a visual Clark in front of Leon, obscuring him, and I just fucked off.
Okay. The ruffian, out of shock, I said ruffian because that's what they're named, their tokens are. Out of shock, he swings and goes right through it, right? Because this would be a space in front of Leon, so it's not going to hit Leon. So he swings, goes through the illusion, and it's like, what the hell? Quellen has ran
Leon's
off.
gonna.
What are you
Yeah,
doing,
Leon's
Leon?
gonna. Yeah, no, Leon's gonna take the hint and gonna be like, "All right then, well, latest," and then he just kind of bolts off.
He does, and the ruffian says, "Hey!" And they both kind of run after you, or they all kind of start running after you.
I keep double dashing. Ah shit! Ah shit!
Yeah,
That
for
did not
the sake
go as
of
expected.
time, because for the sake of time, you guys managed to get away, but well, we'll see what happens. Huh? We'll see what happens when you wake up in the morning. Leon, you recognize the red, right, from Elmar's description, so you knew that these red brand individuals. These were
Yeah,
a couple
but
of these red brands.
that's what I went there to go see real quick.
Yeah, Quellen,
really-
obviously, he doesn't know. He's heard about it, but he didn't really get enough information to know what they were wearing because he was an asshole to everybody. So he didn't get shit. So yeah, all right, you guys make it back to the Stonehill Inn. Are you guys talking to each other at all? Or are you gonna?
No,
are you just
as
gonna
soon as we
retire?
get to the Stonehill Inn, I'm gonna when I open the door, I close it, and I kind of like, I don't do anything rash right away. I just kind of like run in, kind of like step off to the side, away from the door, away from the windows, and like huddle up against the door or the wall for a second, and make sure no one like because they're gonna run past here in a second. Just a walk.
Yep, and they do. They run by, and they kind of stop and look at the inn. Like you can kind of see them out the window. They look at the inn.
Again, like I said, I'm hiding like right up against the wall and.
You're fine. You're fine. This isn't a matter of them seeing you. I'm just narratively explaining this. They look at the inn and they kind of look at each other like, "Do we really want to cause the trouble? Like it's not like there's anyone here to watch us do it." They're just kind of having this. You can't tell what they're saying, but they're having a conversation. And they walk up towards the end. And I think with that is where we're going to end the session. Because it's 11.
So they walk away, or they're going.
They are walking toward. They're walking to go into the inn. So we're going to.
There's two of them.
There's 4 of them.
All right then.
So we will pick this up. So again, next Thursday I'm on vacation, so I won't be able to. And I see you guys RPing here, Adalia and Myra, and I'm loving it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, the boys have been running around with that, and we literally have been in the room learning to braid each other's hair and talking about how we're gonna share the bed.
And
Yep.
Adalia's a cuddler, and Myra's a bed hog, and I'm sensing some specialness going on here. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. No, I'm good with being cuddled. I just starfish it.
Yeah, she's gonna get like laid on. She's so tiny.
Right. So, all right. So we end our session. The boys, if you will, have returned to the inn after causing a little trouble with some ruffians, and they're walking into the inn as well. So what's going to happen? We'll find out next session. You guys are up sleeping. So I hate to give you a cliffhanger, but it's 11.
I love cliffhangers.
It's 11. I have to go to bed.
all right. So are we doing that Tuesday thing, or are we just skipping next?
So yeah, I work next Thursday. I'm down to do like Tuesday, Tuesday with you guys if you all are free and willing and want to.
Well, I'm gonna be working Tuesday. Like I remember mentioning,
You did mention that you
that
might have to work and you'd be late. You know what?
yeah, and I would be late.
I can't do Tuesday now that I think about it because I have to be to work super freaking early on Wednesday, like 7 a.m. So, what about Monday?
Monday works for me.
Like last ditch effort. What about Monday?
This coming Monday?
Yeah. Adalia works Monday nights. The curse of schedules, yeah.
Forgive my spelling.
No, I closed.
Yeah, and you, Rizzy.
Tuesday.
Okay. I wanted to do Tuesday, but with my work schedule, I can't do Tuesday. So I think we'll just have to do the very depressing thing and just not have a session next week and pick up the following.
That makes all the better.
So.
And Taro, did you have fun? Kind of felt bad on the character. Taro?
So I guess all of our characters in the Stonehill Inn have to spend an evening drinking ale and lamenting over our backstory.
On
Thursday.
It
sounds like there needs to be a little more. You guys got to get to know one another because you got some personalities clashing, right? Which is, it's going to happen in an adventure group that has only known each other for like a week, and I don't mean real life. I mean in the game, about a week, maybe a little more has passed since you guys have been traveling together, and that's not necessarily the longest time to get to know each other. But I like it. I like it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I like what you guys are doing. I like how you guys are playing your characters. I like that you're sticking true to your characters. This is good. Keep it up. I really, really enjoy that. Yeah, so we'll pick up 2 Thursdays from now.
Well, not to disclude you, just as a thought, if you guys want to do like a simple one-shot deal next Thursday,
What was that? You broke up for me. I heard one shot and then nothing else.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, because I don't have any Roll20 thing set up, and I wouldn't even do it. It'd probably have to be all done through theater of the mind, if you will. But I could do something on a similar vein to what we're doing now, but kind of like a version of it. If you guys are in.
Just so
Kind
that
of
you
like
guys get your fix.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally down for it.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to use the Discord. Doesn't bother me at all.
All right. I'm good.
No. And
I'm down for whatever.
If you want to just like it could be something like if anything, and I was gonna actually ask you about this gear. Might as well talk to everybody. If it works out, we can continue doing it. But like if ever there's a day gear that you'd rather play than DM, right? Because one of the things about DMing is sometimes you wish you could play. Maybe on occasion we could just say, oh hey, let's do another campaign, or let's not do another campaign. Let's do this week, so that way it gives you a chance to play every once in a while gear if you're interested.
Oh, hey, yeah, I appreciate your willingness to kind of do that. That'd be awesome. So we can definitely keep that in mind, for sure.
Yeah,
but I have absolutely no issue with you guys using the Discord to talk to one another and do a one shot or whatever, however you want to do it. It's D&D.
Yeah, no, and like
awesome.
I said, if you guys are interested in making like serious characters, because like I said, I remember how I said I got the essentials kit. It has a very similar build, kind of like level 1 to 6 adventure in Phandalin, just like different timelines, as it were. So, if you're interested in that, like I said, if ever there's a week you don't want, you'd rather play, we can switch a week. You know what I mean?
Good to know. Yeah, for sure. But okay, sweet. Yeah, thanks for that, and it's good to know. And like I said, you guys want to do something next week? Go ahead. But otherwise, I will join you again on the 29th, which is when that'll be the next Thursday when we're free. I'll send memes and stuff, of course, in Discord. I won't be completely gone, but I hope you guys enjoyed the session today. We made some good progress. Finally made it to Phandalin after 3 sessions, as I believe Adalia mentioned. So that's good. That's good. I was hoping this this module would take quite a few sessions, right? That it wouldn't be a quick thing. I was actually very impressed that you guys decided to hold the goblins and then get that information. The group I ran this for before were still running it, and they haven't even figured out where Cragmaw is yet. The castle. So you guys are like, you're on top of it, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, big brains.
plenty of things to do. I will say this, right, now that we're out of the game. Damn it, Quellen, you're making it difficult for me to give you side quests.
What?
I got side quests, man. I got them bleeding out my...
He has some character growth that he's gonna go through, a little bit of redemption. We'll get
for
there.
sure. For sure.
And why? Why did you? It would have just been like, okay, I'll
Figure
play
me
by your
out.
rules. I'm gonna go ahead and go. And you know what? Here, have this. And I was gonna give him some gold anyways. Still take some drinks on me. I'll be gone. And I'm pretty sure that would have just like made them pacify. No, they had to go and chase me because you pissed them off.
I love it. No, Quellen, and Tara, I love how you're playing your character. I can dig it. Definitely sticking to your backstory.
Yeah, no, and don't change. Like I want you to know I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah,
like
I
I
think
said,
this is awesome.
I hope everyone is remembering that, our characters are our characters, and how our characters act are not a reflection of who we are as a person. So I hope nobody's...
See, it's so funny on Toro, because like my rogue and my other campaign I played is just like that. I pissed off everybody in the town when I first got there.
Yeah, so just, but if anyone ever has, if you're feeling like this person, the player, the person is being an asshole, just approach me privately, and we can always talk about it, Let's try not to do it in the middle of the session or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just playing the characters. I have nothing. I just wanted to hope where everyone's having fun.
Yeah, no, I felt this was a good opportunity since we're talking about it. So it's a good opportunity to bring that up. That if you ever have an issue with a player, bring it up to me privately. You and I can chat about it, and if I need to talk to the other person, I will. Right? That's the job of the
I
DM.
really wish we could have used that healing potion though that I smashed.
Yeah, but it was a good like, here you guys.
Fuck
I'm gonna
you
prove
guys.
Stick it to him. My intention wasn't for you to break it. I was gonna let it pass, and be like, "Don't do it again." And my character punched you in the face, but that's because he would have punched you in the face for being stupid. But it was like that was more on like a higher level slap on the wrist. Because I was gonna be like, well, we have it. There ain't no use in pissing off someone saying that we stole something. So
who just was very thankful.
Wait, what?
She was very thankful that you told her where her supplies were. She would not have been happy if you came back and told her that he stole that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not to spoil anything, but
again, Leon's not dumb.
I've been around 242 years. I'm gonna steal what I can do to make my party the most
successful.
And that's fine. It's just I was like, nope, you did that in front of Leon, and again, it conflicts with how he sees.
I kind of want to know, is Leon, I could look on your thing, but is Leon a lawful good character or just a good character?
He's a lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Okay. I know Antoro and Quellen's playing chaotic neutral.
Well, I'd say he's playing true to it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's great. And then I think Adalia is good, neutral good. But that's just me. You don't have to tell me. But these are the things that what you're playing at.
Yeah, no, like playing lawful because like I said, once things get going, Leon's very much about following the rules. but if it gets bent, it's not a big deal. So he's very much, I'm gonna play by the rules, but if things need to be bent, he doesn't mind. It's
Yeah.
just that went a little far.
Good night.
All right,
All
Adelia.
right.
Adelia. All right, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
So much fun. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good night,
Bye.
guys. Happy to see you again. See you in a couple weeks.
See you in a
Looking
couple
forward to
weeks.
it. I'll see you all
Night,
next week
guys.
too.
Have a
if
good
you guys are still
vacation, man.
interested.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.